private chat so that way I can talk.
I will. There we go. We are live. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. So what was you just saying, Jay? You were just talking about something here.
I got no fucking clue. Don't ask me hard questions. I can't math.
Can't math on a Friday night. The hell am I thinking?
No, I can't. I can't math on a Tuesday morning either.
Yeah, and everybody's blowing Jay's phone up too, so there's going to be that. Have fun with that.
No, I can't. I can't math. There we go. Oh no, that was actually you, Sam.
Oh, no, that was YouTube.
Yeah, I suppose, but it was all about you.
What I would do if I were you is I'd shut notifications off when you're doing a listing. That's just me.
I really can't because of my dad's health.
I'm not talking about everything. I'm just talking about like YouTube notifications.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all notification. I'm just talking about like YouTube. But yeah. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Friday. We're back for a night here. Got Jay riding with us with his cookies. Yep. There he is.
God damn it. Give me a second.
Alrighty. Hey, Ryan, what's up? Jay had to run to the door real quick. Jay's been a busy man tonight. He's a busy man, folks.
Nope. Jay just brought his cookie supply. Some of it. We've got no baked peanut butters.
Oh, those are nice.
We got chocolate chips. And
you get cookies. You get cookies delivered to your door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody else that gets cookies delivered. I literally don't. Like I know nobody else do I know that gets cookies delivered to their door.
Well, this set of cookies came with Long John Silver's, a pack of cigarettes, and $11 in the bag. So
he's not going to tell you what else he did, folks. He's not going to tell you the second part of the story.
The second part of the story is Jay not going there. he can keep trying. That he can do. He can keep trying. No, I have no idea what the hell fetish he has with skinny, ugly white men. But whatever.
Everybody's got their own kink.
Yeah. I just wish people's kinks wouldn't involve Jay unless Jay wants to be part of that kink.
You know, it's kind of like sex in Iowa is kind of like sex in prison. The only sex you're getting is the sex you don't want.
Well, it all depends.
Does it depend on if she's of age? What did you say?
Yeah.
You're checking IDs, right?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, Ryan's birthday is in April. Ryan said hi to you, by the way, Jay. You got up and left.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I missed it.
April the 12th is Ryan's birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Ryan.
Yeah, my dad's April 19th, so that's 1 week after Ryan.
Oh, you got all kinds of birthdays in April going on.
June. In my family, it's June. Apparently, there were many cold October and September nights.
On my dad's side, it was August, and I was born on July 28th, so I was the only male on my dad's side of the family that was not born in August. I missed it by like 2.5 days.
Fuck, on my mom's side of the family alone, the first 5 days of June, or first 7 days of June, have 8 birthdays in it. And June 2nd has none of them. So,
damn.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Grandma was born June 3rd. I'm born June 5th. My grandpa's born June 7th. And
Yeah.
I got an aunt and a couple cousins in between me and grandma, or in between me and grandpa. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It really is. Apparently, there's not a lot to do in Iowa at the end of September.
You just had me at there's not a lot to do in Iowa.
Sure. Oh, I didn't get to show you what else showed up at my door.
Oh, what else showed up at your door? Oh, that's nice. I like it. I'm a Beatles fan, definitely.
I got that one and a Rolling Stones one that showed up at my door.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I get lucky, but then again, I'm also the guy that gets a phone call. Hey, what are you doing? I tell them, oh, then you're not doing anything. You got
Right.
time to stop what you're doing and come help me. The fuck I do.
I don't have a phone, so like nobody's. It's not gonna happen. They're
Yeah.
too scared to come to my door and ask that. So, there are benefits to being crazy, contrary to popular belief.
They ain't figured it out yet. How bad it pisses me off.
Yeah, I get it. Like the older you get, the more you get.
Oh, my favorite one recently was just the other day. My phone rang at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Jay, are you busy? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, well, I want a Gatorade and I don't want to put my shoes on. Drive to the store for me. The fuck I will. The fuck I will.
Yeah, not happening. Not happening, folks. Chivalry on this channel is dead, okay? Chivalry is dead.
Chivalry my ass. I mean, if it was, hey, look, I'm sick, I need this medicine, you're damn right. I'm all over it.
Right. I get it. There's levels of importance to the things. Yes.
Yeah, just because you're thirsty and you don't want to drink the bottled water or Dr. Pepper milk or freaking booze you got in your refrigerator doesn't mean I'm available to go up to the store. To crawl out of bed, go to the store, and go get a Gatorade.
Okay, hold up. If there's booze available, why the fuck are you asking for a Gatorade at that time? I guess mixer, maybe?
Well, I happen to know for a fact what he mixes his whiskey with. It's not Gatorade, so I do know that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's oddly specific.
Yeah. He usually mixes it with Pepsi. How do I know? I got a lot of Pepsi.
Like, just have a random craving for a Gatorade at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? It's a normal everyday occurrence.
Me.
I have not touched a Gatorade since I played basketball last time. That's been how long that's been.
Every once in a while, I'll grab a Gatorade.
I'm good. Too much goddamn salt and sugar in that damn shit.
A lot less salt and sugar than in one of these.
That's not saying much. That's saying like the shit that I took yesterday is better than the shit that I took today.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was both shit. They're both equal amounts of shit, you know?
Yep. It's a pick your poison no matter how you do
Yep.
it.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Do not adjust your computer monitors. This is just a normal Friday. Or do adjust your monitors. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. But boy, if this is a normal Friday for everybody else, this world's fucked.
Well, we've known that we've had questions about our audience's sanity at times. Yep, Mike walks in just as soon as I start talking about taking the shit.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what happens. I mean, at least he didn't walk on mid fucking squeeze.
I was just saying, Mike, you knew this wasn't a ballet dance when you came to it, so
yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Mike. Happy Friday, brother.
Put me on full screen for a second.
Alrighty, I'll put Jay in full screen. He might wear his dress for us. So
No, I ain't wearing that dress.
Only on OnlyFans. Oh yeah, the Lindy. Yeah, that's awesome.
You need that, Mike?
Yeah, I got the Otani one from that set. It's pretty badass. Otani Claus, I call him.
Yeah, that one's 2020.
Yep, that's the one I got for Otani. Yep, it's a badass.
Mike needs it. I'll put it in his file.
Do you need that Lindor? Do you need the Lindor Christmas ornament, Mike? I think those came. I think those came one to a blast or a holiday, I believe.
Yeah. Yep. 2020 ornament from a holiday.
Yep. Mine's setting up right with my long boxes right now.
All right.
Otani.
I got you, bud.
Yep. There you go. You got your Lindy.
Put it right in the pile of the other Mike stuff I have.
Yeah, I've got a Mike stack going over here too.
This is other than the Lindor I've showed you. This isn't it, but I also got that in it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, your quarters.
Your quarters, yep.
Yep. I got all that sitting right there on my table. Oh, you can pull me off a full screen now anytime. Just so you know.
I was hoping you'd put your dress on, but only on his OnlyFans, guys. Only on his OnlyFans.
I have started an OnlyFans page.
Jay started an OnlyFans page, Mike. What do you think about that? Mike's got to have a joke about that. He's got to.
I mean, that koozie my mom actually bought at the when the new stadium, the year the new stadium was built. She was in Cleveland and picked that up out there. She bought it right from the souvenir shop. So, and what she paid for it back then? Oh, I was pissed. I was pissed.
That's right, Mike or Jay.
$12.99 a month, my ass. Oh no! I'm a veteran of the freaking 1-900 numbers, man. You got 99 cents a minute, bitch.
99 cents a minute. Could you imagine calling up one of those old sex hotlines that used to advertise back in the late 80s and early 90s, and Jay's on the line other end of the phone and all talking dirty to you and shit?
I mean, I suppose I could do that.
Any erection you ever had would be gone forever. Like you would need Viagra for the rest of your life.
I mean, if you really want me to talk about rearranging your guts at 99 cents a minute, I'm sure
somebody out there, I'm sure, will take you up on that. Hell, somebody in your building will take you up on that, Jay.
Somebody in this building told me they'd give me a brand new Cadillac, and all I have to do is lay down and enjoy.
Oh, way too much information. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, that still don't sit well with me. That still well.
Oh, Lord Christ Almighty, have mercy on our souls. We know not what we do.
Yeah, he actually said a brand new Cadillac. So.
You better go get that caddy, Jay.
No, I'm perfectly fine walking to the store. Perfectly fine.
You know, walking's good for your health. All of a sudden, you know.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't require that, right?
Yeah. No, I got no problem if that floats your boat. I personally don't give a crap.
Just not you.
I just know my boat don't sail in that shit.
Oh, Mike, you got to say something to this, Mike. You got.
Honestly, really don't care who you choose to love and who chooses to love you. I don't care. Not my business.
But still, it's a caddy, though, Jay.
Brand new caddy.
Brand new caddy. In the chat, give me ones in the chat if you think Jay should go for the brand new caddy. Jay's gonna say no. You know Jay's gonna vote no. I can't vote because I can't type in the chat, so I can highlight your guys' chat though. Jay sent me a message, I think.
I thought that would show up on here.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
if I click on it, it'll take me out of here, and I don't want to. I don't feel it's. I already had to fight to get the damn thing started tonight.
It'll be popping up in the comments here in a second. So.
Yep. 9. There you go. There you go, Mike. There you go. Check out this Cadillac. Just don't ask Jay what he had to do for it, right?
Jay still ain't doing nothing for it. I'm not gonna own it. Fuck that.
I knew a guy that he lived. Okay, I was gonna wait to tell this until I was on the square in Centerville to do a live stream about this story, but I'll go ahead and I'll tell it now. And maybe if the guy I'm telling the story about wants to come up and try to do something about it, he can do it when I'm down in Centerville. So I knew this friend of mine, and he lived with this gay guy, and he was black, and he was named Doug. And Doug let him drive his brand new Camaro everywhere around town, and he let him do a whole bunch of shit that nobody else could do, and it seemed awful weird to everybody. Well, we was always asking him, it's like, how comes Doug lets you do all this, dude? Like, he never had a good answer for that. He never did have a good answer for that. But if he ever wants to have an answer for it, Sean, if you somehow watch this video and you got an answer for that, brother, I'll be down in Centerville this summer. I know you guys have bike night up on that square. I might just show up in a hockey mask, and I might just come down and say hello to everybody down there. It's been a while since I've been down in my hometown, you know? So anyway, I'm off topic now, but that's my story about Doug and Sean.
Yeah.
He went to OnlyFans. Yep, we got
Mike's half right about that. I didn't rearrange my own organs, but I think through paternity test and my teenage years, we've discovered I am my own love child.
You are your own grandpa, right?
Yeah, I am my own love child. Yeah.
We need to get you on. We need to get Jerry Springer out of retirement for this one.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd love to go on Jerry Springer.
You know what? You would not be the first person that I've known that's been on Jerry Springer. That's a fun fact for you there.
Oh God, I knew a chick that was on Ricky Lake, and
I knew a chick on Sally Jesse Raphael too. I knew a chick that was on her show too.
Oh,
I knew all the crazy ones, man. I knew all the crazy ones.
Well, my sister wanted me to go with her to the Jerry Springer show so she could earn her Jerry beads, and I'm like, hell no.
The only thing.
We'll go to Jerry Springer, but we gotta be a guest. I'm gonna be a gay nun on dope.
Do I get to throw chairs? That's all I want to know. I've always wanted to throw chairs. So if I get to throw chairs, count me in.
Yeah, no.
Make everybody sign
on. Chair gonna be me, and I'll be throwing whole park benches. Fuck the dumb shit.
All right. I just want to throw shit. There's in Japan. I learned of this in college. In Japan, there's a thing where they you pay so much money, and they will give you a sledgehammer, and you just beat the shit out of a car with a sledgehammer. That right there is some visceral, raw shit right there. If my back could handle it, I'd love to do something like that.
Well, fuck, in Japan, when they turn down a hotel, somebody will go out and buy the rights to it for a couple of months and rent each and every room out with a sledgehammer, cause all the damage you want.
Right.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, that kind of goes along with it.
Oh,
the only thing more romantic than roses on a piano is tulips on an organ. Jeez.
I don't know.
Mike coming with the heat.
Hey, what's up, Magnus?
Hey, what's up, Magnus? Well, happy Friday. Welcome to the stream.
And for those of you that aren't aware, Lisa made it out of surgery. Okay.
Yep. Thank God for that, because that was I seen that this morning. That was the first thing I woke up to this morning.
Yeah.
It's whoa.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I need a damn pacemaker. Hi, Cat. I like
Hey,
cookies.
yeah, hey, cat. You know, anytime I see "Hello, ladies," I hear it in Val Venus's voice.
Hello, lady.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of saxophone music behind it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
tell Cat, Mike, tell Cat that Jay's got his own OnlyFans now. Hey, what's up, Storage Bandits? Happy Friday.
I do. Now I got to figure out what to do with it other than just start the page.
Jay will do whatever you tell him to do for $10 an hour.
99 cents a minute.
That includes anal beads.
Buy the beads.
If you buy the beads, Jay will do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike says he's got an OnlyFans too. See, there you guys go. You guys ought to be dropping your links in chat.
I don't even know the link. I dropped it once and it was just to you.
Probably the problem you guys are going to have is Storage Bandits and Magnus aren't going to want to see any part of that shit. I'm already going to tell you right now, these guys don't want no part of those links. Okay, I'm just telling you.
I will tell you right now, I'm confident enough in my only page fans to where if I knew the link, I would send it to my own grandma because
No.
there's nothing in there I couldn't show her.
Crack those, kickstart them like a lawnmower.
Why not?
Mike, you need to go over and throw Jay some money on OnlyFans and have her some requests like that for you.
I haven't set it up that far.
Send him $5 and be like, here's an apple, take it out of a shitty toilet with your mouth,
Yeah. Well, you see, I haven't even set it up to where I can get paid yet. It's basically just a picture of me.
Oh, okay.
From here.
Okay. You kept it conservative, huh?
Yeah, like I said, I could show my grandma. And
what are you using it for then?
I was thinking about baseball cards.
OnlyFans for baseball cards? What are you going to do? Strip down? I don't even want to know, Jay. I don't even want to know. I got some bad visions right now. Some bad visions.
I don't know. I mean,
Jay doesn't know what to do with my pocket full of cash.
I do got a couple cards with females on it.
Mike, what you do is you go take $100 and go get it all in $1 bills, right? That's what you got to do right there.
$100 gets you 101 minutes.
All right, Jay.
99 cents a minute, man.
And say Jay will show you how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
I even have one.
He even has one. Jesus.
I don't even know if I have one right now.
Tootsie Pops will be provided.
Yeah, don't give me none of them. Yeah, no chocolate Tootsie Pops. I hate them.
Well, Mike can send you some fruit roll-ups if you want. I don't know if you want my fruit roll-ups for Mike or not, though.
Or are they still in the wrapper?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Mike on that one.
Loose ones, no.
Loose ones, no.
Yep, no loose fruit by the foot for me. I don't care how sexy it looks.
Kids, watch him on Halloween. Don't let him sneak fruit by the foot in your bag. We know where it's been. Yeah. Jay's going to be putting on circus shows, jump roping with his penis and hypnotizing people.
No. I'll tell you right now, that's not my circus, not my monkeys, but all the fucking clowns seem to know me.
He'll do anything for the right price, guys. Don't let him watch you.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm a hoe.
See? Watch some rich person's watching out there All of a sudden they pop in and like, yeah, I'll give you $500,000 right now. What are you doing, Jay? What are you doing? If they put you out on Front Street right here, right now, what you doing?
$500,000? Probably something along the lines of whatever the fuck he wants, as long as it's cash.
There you go, Mike. All you got to do is cool $500,000.
You know, I mean, I may wake up every day regretting it, but all I got to do is look at that pile of $500,000 and think.
Is that how it worked with your cards too? Is that what's going on? What are you trying to say here, Jay?
I'm trying to say I don't care how ugly you is. You come up with me and say $500,000, I'm gonna at least listen. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Just got a message from Will. He might not be on tonight, but that's cool.
Yeah, that happens.
Yep. He had some card show thing to go to, I think.
Yeah.
If I had a chance to get out and go to a card show, I would.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't even have to buy anything. I'd just go to get out and look around.
Oh, me too. I'd go and talk with a few of my old buddies. Hell yeah.
I might do some yard sailing this year. I know they do it. They have yard sales like during nationals, and you can find all kinds of cool stuff.
When you do, make sure you take your ID to identify you as a local.
I don't need an ID in this town. Everybody knows who the fuck I am.
Well, still, I'd take my ID too anyway, because they got the out of towner prices and the local prices.
Right, I know.
So, yeah,
I've lived here quite a while. I know all about it.
Yeah. Ooh, that was sexy.
As I say, you're gonna get this, Mike. Are you sure? What was that, Mike? What would you rate that belch right there? Give us a rating, guys. We need a rating on that belch.
I'd give it an AF grade.
I don't know. I think Abigail's last burp has you beat, to be honest with you.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't holding that one in. That was just spur of the moment.
In a random drive-by belching.
Yeah. I was kind of like a fart in church. They just show up.
Might give you a 4 out of 10 on that one. It was kind of weak.
Yeah, it was weak, but it was still sexy.
I don't know. Mike didn't seem too enthused. 5 out of 10. We got 5 from Ryan.
I tell you what, would I ever belch like that in front of my mother? She would tell me how I would get a quality woman if I kept doing that.
When there's echoes and there's little chunks of shit stuck to his camera screen, he'll get a higher rating. Man, that's some pretty strict. That's some like Olympic fucking regulation shit right there.
So when he says chunks of shit, does he just mean like specifically corns and peanuts, or?
I'm thinking chunks of intestines. What are you talking about? Chunks of shit.
Right now, I think about the only thing I'd be able to shit would be Pepsi and cookies.
Well, like what you want his colon to explode? What? I don't understand. I don't know if I want to understand, to be quite honest, but we're talking about literal shit. What are we talking about? Shit? No, literally shit. Yeah.
Boy, that ought to get us viewers.
Yep. Like I heard Sam and Jay and everybody over there's talking shit on a Friday night. So that's what we do.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember one day. God, I was a teenager and we just moved to Des Moines, and we were up in the attic cleaning out the attic, getting all the old insulation out so we could put new stuff down. And I'm up there with my dad and my grandpa.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Bitching about all the raccoon shit that was up there, because this house was a piece of work when we bought it.
Yeah.
Dad looked at him and said, "How do you know it's raccoon shit?" And Grandpa's like, "Well, you pick it up in your fingers and you mash it around, and if it turns into a little ball, then get a handful of shit to do it."
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've lived in Iowa long enough, you've at least stepped in one cow pie in your life. And I tell you what, there's no worse feeling in the world than not
Yeah.
wearing a shoe and stepping in a fucking pile of cow shit.
I'll tell you what I tell every other female: sensible shoe.
Right? Watch
Wear
where you
some-
step.
Yeah. I mean, my grandma Britton loved the hell out of that. Loved the hell out of that woman. But every time we'd go to one of the farms, she'd always wear open-toed sandals and not watch where she'd walk.
Oh, yeah.
She grew up on a freaking farm.
Yep. I mean, it's happened at least once on accident. If you live here long enough.
I mean, for Christ's sake, she's 92 years old now, and she'll still do it.
Like, you know, if anybody ever asks you what living in Iowa is like, okay, imagine you're in a vehicle and you're going down the road, and you want to roll down your window and get some fresh air, and it smells like your nose is literally 1 inch away from a steaming pile of cow shit. If you don't, that doesn't sound like a good time to you, I would maybe advise not coming to Iowa.
To me, you'd ask me describing what it's like living in Iowa. It'd be like slipping on a frozen road in the middle of July.
Yeah, that would be it. It is. No, I've actually had that happen where somebody was with me, was going down the road, and they're like, "Man, it smells like shit." I'm like, "How long have you been here?"
Yeah.
You know.
You new to Iowa? Oh fuck! I was at Cookie Ladies the other day, and it was all cold out, and they had this dude. I mean, obviously, wasn't very long in this country. Not saying anything bad. He was a nice guy. Blah blah blah. We get off the elevator, go out the garage, and he starts cussing and swearing because he's wearing fucking soccer shorts and a bitch beater. Why is it cold? I looked at him and I'm like, "This is your first time in the state, isn't it?"
Right.
And oh my god, freaking Cookie! I thought Cookie Lady was gonna die.
You can tell. You can tell the out of towners, man. You can tell.
Yeah, she thought I was making some sort of racial comment to him because I mean he was obviously from one of them African countries, you know.
Right.
You never know. Being racist. I'm like, no, I'm not being racist. I didn't say it's cold because you're black. I just asked him if it's his first time in Iowa because the dumbass is wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Right.
You know, there's a difference between racism and calling out stupidity.
Right. Or just somebody that's not from in state, like sometimes going from like state to state is like going into different countries. It's just basically a state. They call it a state, but it might as well be a different country, you know?
Yeah, but it's not like he just immediately warped there.
No. Yeah, stupid people are entertaining, that's for sure, Mike.
Yeah, he had to have been outside in the 36 hours before that. Lord knows I'd go crazy being stuck in the building that she lives in.
It does kind of suck sometimes to be stuck inside.
Yeah, she lives in an apartment complex called the Eddy, and here in town we call their residents the Idiots.
The Idiots, yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason. There is a reason.
It's crazy.
You're either way too old, which are a couple of them there, or you're too fucking stoned to realize where you're at.
Right. I'm opting for option B on that one.
No. Well, ain't no way in hell I'd live there. Ain't no way in hell. I've been trying to get her to move into my building. She won't do it. And I'm like, are you stupid? The rent's $20 cheaper, twice as much freaking space, and you don't have 1,000 people knocking on your door because they're knocking on the wrong apartment because so-and-so in this apartment said you'd sell them fucking crack.
I hate that kind of shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, that's fair, Mike. That is fair. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm somewhere I want to, check out and go and explore and stuff, I might not want to be stoned when I do it. It depends on where it is. It depends. If I went to go visit the old Spawn Ranch, I'd sit there and smoke a bowl or whatever, go sit on they have the Charles Manson rock. It was the rock that Manson used to sit on and play his guitar. And somebody thinks that the church people took a concrete saw to it and sawed part of the rock off. But anyway, people go there and get high and shit, you know.
Hey, what's up, hobbyist?
Hey, what's up, hobbyist? Happy Friday, brother.
Yeah. Language warning. I've been let loose and I'm on camera.
We have talked about fecal matter. We were talking about fecal matter. That was a topic of discussion on this stream. I don't know why or how or when.
I don't remember the term fecal matter.
Well, we were calling it shit, but yeah. I was trying not to be so crass about it because we were being very crass about it. But
well, I'm being very Jay about it. You can call it crass if you want.
That's fine. You do you.
Oh God, I do every freaking night. Look at that muscle, man. You don't get one arm built up like that by not doing you every night.
We know which arm Jay used to every night, right?
Oh, I'm incredibly right-handed.
Like one of your forearms got you looking like Popeye over there.
Yep, something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know at least most everybody in here at one point in time or another was a teenage boy, so they know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yep.
Deny it all you want. Not a single person walking this earth doesn't.
Allegedly.
In some way, shape, or form.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Yep. Again, it's not up to me to judge. I don't care if you think cattle are sexy. Just stay away from my barn.
Right. Farmersonly.com. When I first heard about that, I about died.
Yeah, no, not into me because I mean I grew up in a small town. Let me tell you something about farmers' daughters. They big, they ugly, they mean.
They're big, they're ugly, and they're mean. That's Jay's advice of life right there for farmers' daughters.
Yep, they're big, ugly, and mean.
So watch I'll go look it up and like find some supermodel that's a farmer's daughter or some shit.
No, no, you won't.
That'd be fucked up. That would be kind of fucked up.
She's not a real farmer's daughter. You can tell by the freaking number of calluses on their hands.
No, we're not talking about calluses on your hands, Jay.
Oh, I'm talking on their hands, and I'm not saying anything disrespectful. I'm saying they're there for hard work.
See, Cat's brother met his girlfriend on Farmers Only. See, you were just sitting here bad mouthing it, Jay. Now, come on. How about preachers?
Oh my God! Oh God! Yes, date one of them.
The records on that were sealed, and they're never to be opened again. That's all I'm allowed to say legally.
Yeah. I highly recommend A Preacher's Daughter. I highly.
She should have stayed on Farmers Only.
Well,
what did you confuse? Did you confuse her for livestock? Did you, Mike? Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying she would be sacred in a Hindu country?
Yeah. What are you trying to get at here, Mike? What are you trying to get at here? Which race of people are you trying to anger, Mike? Is what we're asking.
And by the way, we are not racist here.
No, we're just joking.
We get them all.
Yeah, we don't care who you are. We make fun of everybody.
That's my dad. I'll be back.
Uh-oh. I hope your dad's not watching my stream. That would not be good. Oh, Mike. That's bad. It's devolved quickly. Jay's dad's probably asking, what the hell are you guys on there talking about? I can just hear it now. What's this OnlyFans, Jay? It's like dad's asking him about OnlyFans and shit. I'm sure Jay can hear me. Oh Lord, it's been like this all night. Jay's been getting calls and texts and everything. I think his dad was taking the 7th Avenue. Him out in that dress on 7th Avenue. Like that'll have to be a thing we do. It's like we'll have to go on 7th Avenue when I go up there.
Okay.
Vogs had some kind of thing going on or whatever, some card thing. What's up, Jay? What's going on?
It's one of my niece's birthday parties tomorrow, and he's like, "Yeah, we've known for 2 weeks, but we're telling you now." And I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't going."
Damn. Talking telling last minute.
Last minute, I usually get, "Hey, it was so and so's funeral. Why weren't you there?" And I'm like, "Oh, so and so died."
You didn't even know, right? I hate when people do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I throw screaming fits about it and told I'm being ridiculous, and then it happens again. Where were you, Jay? Who the fuck told me? Well, I'm like, why didn't you tell me when I called you? Because Lord knows my phone didn't fucking ring. Every one of these phone calls except for my dad. Jesus Christ!
You should have just left the phone alone, dude. You invited that one. Yeah, that's great. It's been doing that to him all night. His phone's literally been doing that all night since I got on here. This is why I don't have a cell phone.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but
I would have done Tucker a long time ago.
You ought to be with me when I'm in Hy-Vee and that some bitch goes on and it's in my pocket and I start yelling at my pants.
I would too. He's running a sex line, yeah. He's got it.
We had that discussion. It's a 900 number, 99 cents a minute.
900, 1-900 J for a good time. I know.
1-900 call Jay.
Jay's glory hole. There we go.
Oh, there ain't no glory in my hole. Ain't no glory. Nope. You ain't gonna be a hero for finding that hole, honey.
Oh man, this got dark. It got dark real quick, guys. It got dark real quick.
Just take a number.
I know one thing. None of us ever that are on this stream are ever going to be able to run for public office after all this.
Oh, hell yeah. Remember, I'm running for president.
You have fun with that.
Well, I mean, I got to count on at least you guys' votes.
How often do you eat at Benihana's? Life's vexing questions.
Benihana's not very often, but I ate at Bendovers a few times.
Oh Lord!
What the hell are you doing? You're a fucking dumbass.
I'm not saying I won't vote for Jay. I just don't want to run. I don't want to be his vice president. Is all I'm saying. I don't want the job.
You're not gonna be vice president. Hell no. Hell no. You're gonna be the other key holder, motherfucker.
No.
Yep.
Don't give me the key, because I'll get the other one and I will find somebody that we will unlock that and we will hit that red button. And
I want somebody I know who will hand me the key when I'm in a bad mood.
I promise you, if this happens, that our campaign slogan is going to be, "We promise you will bend over, put your head between your ass cheeks, and kiss it goodbye."
Vote for Jay. He can do anything.
Yep.
Number one law, I'm moving the equator north.
Right. I don't know if that's how it works or not.
Oh, it's exactly how it works. I'm the leader of the free world, and I want the equator closer to Iowa so I don't freeze in January.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can't just The equator is not something you can physically move in that way. You'd have to tilt the entire Earth, Jay.
Rand McNally tells me what America looks like. Why can't they tell me that, oh, sure, Mr. President, we'll move the equator?
I mean, technically you could on a map, I guess, but it wouldn't change the climate any, is all I'm saying.
Oh, that's already taken care of itself.
Bribery is only illegals if cookies are not involved. Like people would be lobbying Jay and cookies and shit. Like the big insurance companies would show up with suitcases full of fucking cookies and shit.
What? You want to build a nuclear reactor in the middle of the freaking playground over there?
Yeah. Don't see this going.
2 dozen.
This doesn't end badly. No.
I got my cookies. How could it end badly?
You ever watch Terminator before? It's something like that,
It'd be more like Idiocracy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it already is kind of. That's the same as it is now. I mean,
that's how I'm going to win my presidency. I'm going to hit Terry Crews over the back of the head with the steel chair and take the belt from him.
I got a 12-pack of chocolate chip cookies. You got some nuclear codes. I don't know if we can we're even allowed to joke about this kind of stuff. Like we maybe need to enunciate that we're joking before somebody takes us out of context here. Okay.
Little known secret: the nuclear combination is 4.
Okay, there you go.
4.
I guess now Jay had some
classified. You owe me a 12-pack of cookies.
That's 12-pack of cookies.
Yeah.
There you go.
4 is the nuclear code.
Jay, if we blow the world up, you won't get to eat your cookies. You realize that, right?
I get cookies first. Notice I didn't tell them the location of the other key.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, they're going to be awful pissed. Yeah. Don't you think?
What I think is I'll have 12 cookies in my belly while they have an attitude issue. Win-win.
Yeah, it's not the attitude issue that's the problem. It's the AK-47s that'll be the problem.
Oh, them things are half junk.
They are pretty much junk. I agree there.
Damn it.
Right. We're just joking around. Yeah, whatever crazy shit we say, we don't actually mean.
Yeah. I believe you say the word
we're not actually endorsing it. We're just being sarcastic assholes. So.
Oh God, I know. Oh yeah.
Right. Just to clarify, a disclaimer here. Yeah, we need to add a disclaimer. We just need to add a disclaimer to every Friday stream. I feel.
Here's my disclaimer. My name is Truman Capote. Says so right there. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Vogs.
Right on, Vogs. Are you at a card show? I thought you was at a card show. I could have swore he said he was going to some kind of card show.
Well, I'd be like, fuck you guys. I'm going to the card show. Fuck y'all.
Well, I told him I don't blame him. I said, if I had a chance to go get out of the house and go somewhere and not be a pain in Naomi's ass, I would definitely take that opportunity.
Oh, but you know damn well being a pain in someone's backside is just so fun.
I mean, there are certain satisfactions to it, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Have a good night. Well, have fun, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hobby, brother.
No, everybody's serious about cookie tips, dude.
Yep. Gonna find a way to do that. That is going to be a thing on the movie. There's going to be cookies and there's going to be titties. I've already cleared both of those things. There will be cookies and there will be titties.
All right. So here's my thought on that. Okay. Jason's about to kill her, and she's all nice and topless and all naked with all the boobies flopping all around, gigantic boobies. Okay. And while he's got the machete raised, he grabs a cookie and staples it to a titty. Just ka-chink.
Oh.
And then bites it.
Yeah, but Jason doesn't. Well, sorry to hear about that, Wayne. Thanks for hanging with us. Bye, anyway. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. No problem.
Oh, I hope the kid turns out fine.
Yeah, I hope so. I know he said something to me about it the other day I made a community tab post and he mentioned it to me. And so I knew about it. And this is the first update I've gotten on it. So we're finding it out together, I guess.
Yeah. Hell, Will, we got no clue where we'll be 30 seconds from now. Ain't you
Yeah.
attention to us?
It's like 7:38 right now. I don't know if I'll be up till 11 or not tonight, but
You never know when the feds are going to bust the doors down.
yeah, you never know. They might show up. YouTube might be like, yep, he's had enough. Shut him down.
YouTube, I've already had them come after me once in my life for freaking child support.
Well, that too. I don't have to worry about that nowadays, though. That's never going to be a worry again.
Oh, mine is so close to being paid off, and whether it was right or wrong, I'm sure it was kind of wrong on my part. But I refused to pay because she refused to let me see my kid. I wasn't going to give her money to keep my kid from me.
Yeah, they weaponize the shit out of that. They do.
Oh, they do.
Nice. I got a couple of Moon Knight comics too, Wayne. That's awesome, brother. Awesome stuff. I just got some. I got some more Marvel packs, but I'm not going to open them tonight. I'm saving those for some content for when I'm not busy this week.
God, I want cookie tits.
Cookie tits, man. We're gonna have cookies. We're gonna have titties. We're gonna have explosions. It's gonna be an epic.
I'm half there. I should go get the rest. I should go get the rest of them to show you what kind of first world problem I'm dealing with right now.
All right. Cool. They had DC books there. I'm not really current on modern DC books. I'm not really current on modern Marvel comics either, but I'm trying to kind of figure them out one at a time. I like the DC ones. I have some DC comics here. It's just I've been buying the Marvel ones lately. Oh, nice cookies. Jay has got all the cookies, but none of the titties.
I'd love to get my hands on the titties that this cookie covers. Although as a fan of like string bikinis, I'd also like to see her wear these.
Because if her nipples are that big, then I don't know, man.
No, I'm thinking, natural triple R's maybe, and that little cookie on it.
Just like a Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be the first time I got thrown out of a titty bar. So
this is Jay's been down this road before.
I've been down this road before, and it wasn't the cookie that cost me.
Then there's the restraining orders, and it just gets complicated.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it got ugly that day.
I bet. Like Madam Zane. I don't know that one.
Nipper Valley. Not even up there. I'm just sitting there at the table having a beer, and this stripper comes and throws her tits in my face, and I did what was natural. And anyway, in the process of doing what was natural, I pulled her little nipple cover, little metal thing that just went over the little sticky out part, and I swallowed it. 24 karat gold.
Oh, snap.
14 karat, whatever. Oh my God, she was pissed. I was drunk. I'm not going to say I was right, but I'm sorry. I'm an infant. I'm a very mature looking infant.
Very mature looking infant.
Yeah. Let me stick a boob in my face. Watch me smile.
So Jason,
you've seen that before, right? You show an infant a boob, it's gonna smile every time.
Right. Same thing with Jay. Well, I've got the right man for the titty job. Then I've got the right man.
I mean,
It's a dirty job, and everybody wants to do it, but you're going to be the one to do it.
oh my God! Can I pick an ugly pair of titties to like?
If you want to torture our audience with such a thing, I guess. I don't know who's going to want to see that.
I figure we get somebody up there with 3 hairy titties dancing to Rick Astley.
Right.
That way we got the whole Rick roll going on in the background with 3 little hairy titties flopping in 5 different directions.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to abort this mission. I'm going to have to abort this mission. We're not going to do that, no. Yeah, looking for the Beatty Road maps. Oh, no. That's bad.
I mean, the more hair coming out of the nipple, the better.
It's me. Who's me? That's what I'm.
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
what's up?
Why is it we talk about ugly titties and Mike comes in?
Right? He's like, you asked for ugly titties? Here I am.
Yeah,
I'll show him.
See what you
I'm
caused.
growing in this really thick black hair.
Just the way you like them, Jay. Just the way you like them.
Why not? I mean, I want it tickling the back of my throat. Yeah. Yeah.
I
want to go to work the next day telling everybody I got laid and start pulling hairs out of my teeth, and they'd be like, "Oh," I'd be like, "Yeah, that was from her left tit."
Is it dress night again already?
I got a story to tell you guys that's something like that'll blow your mind.
All right.
My buddy Steve, he just gets out of jail, so we throw him a little party and invite some girls over. He goes off into the bedroom with one of these girls, and about 30 minutes later comes out with an ear-to-ear shit-eating grin on his face, like he got some. And me and my brother, we started laughing our asses off and told him to go into the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom, comes back out, still smiling, doesn't say anything, and we're still laughing. Said, dude, go look in the mirror. He looked in the mirror, had a big-ass blood clot right between his 2 front teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, fire. Welcome to this.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm no connoisseur per se, but if it's smelling like you can smell that coming.
Hey, I guess after 3 years locked up, you take what you can get. What's up, Fire Carter?
Or something you heard, right?
3 years, a good stiff wind will do it.
And I'll be the one to tell you, after a year in prison, if the wind blows up your leg the right way, you're gonna bust a nut down your leg.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is a Friday night. This is what we do.
Hey, what's up, Beast? Language warning, dude.
Why we're allowed to stream on here, or why YouTube allows it, I have no idea.
No, just so you know, it's going to be a language warning, and a lot of it's going to come out of this mouth here.
Right. Well, we're
going to be that side of YouTube that they put up as a warning.
Yeah.
You've stumbled onto the wrong side of the tracks of YouTube.
but if you're looking to have fun and you have thick skin, this is the place for you.
Yeah. Right.
Join us.
For a good time, call 1-900 Jay's got it all.
Yeah. 1-900 call Jay.
Call Jay.
Hey, what's up, Titus?
Hey, Titus, what's up?
Titus, what's up, brother?
Yeah. You know, I think I need to change this for a second.
You got to close your Pornhub tab out, don't you?
Never.
Never.
Are you kidding me?
Have you ever noticed we only ever see one of his hands on screen at a time?
Right. I could swear in his reflection of his glasses, if you look really close, I can see a midget porn tab open. I can see a midget. You're watching Bridget the Midget, aren't you, Jay? Midget's Gone Wild. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Is that what it's called? I couldn't think of the name. I'm glad you could define
It's
that.
Tiny Tina versus Long Dong
So I
Silver.
heard. So I heard, Jay. So I heard
Yeah.
from a friend.
Allegedly, your friend told you. I know. I get it.
Yeah. I heard it makes you go blind. I see Jay has glasses. I know Mike can't see, and I know I'm blind. So I'll let the audience do the math here.
You see how thick
Right
them
on,
things are?
Wayne.
Those are the featherweight type lenses.
If
Wayne
you-
just said if he did shut down Pornhub, his computer would crash.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that
I've
is that
down, all of a sudden everybody else's computer crashed, and all of a sudden they got a good signal.
if you ever
So-
get a weird email from Jay, you know why, I guess.
If you ever get an email from Jay that says you up, lock your door.
Yep. You up? Because I am.
It's funny, Jay sent me that link for his OnlyFans earlier, and he said something about me clicking on it. I'm like, oh, I never said anything about clicking on it. I never said anything about that.
Are you sure he didn't say lick?
No.
I mean, I'll tell you what I told Sam. If I knew what the link was, I mean, I only just started the channel. I'd give the address to my grandma. I ain't gonna put nothing on there my grandma couldn't see. And believe me, I don't even like saying the word poop near grandma. So,
Okay, so why are you on OnlyFans then? That's what I'm asking.
because yeah, I'm gonna be the only kid on my block having a OnlyFans page.
You're just doing it to say you have an OnlyFans.
That and on
Yeah.
YouTube, we're the crazy ones. On OnlyFans, he's just some guy.
Right. I mean, hey, it's his thing. I don't care if he does it. It seemed out of nowhere, but
Yeah. I'm just sitting all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll make an OnlyFans page. Okay, I've done this. What do I do with it? Oh yeah, send it to Sam.
yeah. That just doesn't sound right. That sentence right there needs to be ran back in. Okay. We need to stop. Rewind, all right. Please be kind and rewind. Hold the horses here.
Right?
All right, Wayne. It's cool.
Yep, later, bud. Honestly, truth
Yeah,
be
right
told,
on, Wayne. Talk to you later, brother.
the link too.
Say what?
You're the only one I sent the link to. So do with it what you will. I promise you, all you're going to see is a picture from here up.
Well, shit, we get to see more of you than that on here on Fridays. You
Oh, I
show
know.
more.
My
You
shoulders.
show more of yourself on my stream than you do your OnlyFans, Jay.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So
Wow.
what you're saying is that our audience should be paying me and Mike. That's what you're saying, right? I'm understanding that.
We'll just say I'm smart enough to let my audience leave them wanting more. Yeah, I'm smart like that.
Did you hear about Jay's Cadillac earlier?
Oh, God. Every time I think about that, it angers me.
You're the one that brought it
Oh, I know. I mean,
up. To me.
no, oh no. If it happened to Sam, it'd be hilarious. It happened to Mike, anybody, hilarious.
It might happen to Sam once. I guarantee you, after that one time, it ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna happen again while you're driving down the street in a Cadillac.
But I mean, you got it. Hey, if you need to take one up your exhaust pipe to have an exhaust pipe, you do what you got to do.
Cadillac's not enough. And remember, I drove $500,000. Okay, whatever. I'm no dummy. For Cadillac? No.
Right, show me the cash.
Show me the cash. Give me cash and we'll talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Right, because I'm talking cash, because I'm checking the serial numbers on those bills and making sure that shit's right.
Yeah. Don't be pulling no indecent proposal on me.
I ain't taking no check.
Jay's not that kind of girl.
Nope. Not at all. God, I don't know what kind of girl I am. Oh my God.
How did we get on this?
Jay's a pretty woman just waiting for his Richard Gere.
Yes.
I mean, I got a thick wallet. I've got a couple flannel shirts. I wear boots. Oh my God, I'm a lesbian.
You're a bull dyke.
Oh my God.
You're the lumberjack from Monty Python. That's who you are.
I am. And I'm okay.
And you're
And Kat said before she makes you more cookies, she's going to see you in that dress.
Oh, snap. That sounds like a challenge.
He's going to put that shit on now.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
You can go on YouTube and check it out. I think he went to go grab it because, yeah, as soon as you said cookies for dress, he got up and ran.
That was his activation code.
So Kat's going on. She just grabbed her phone and she's about to go on YouTube now.
Oh no. No. Okay, we get this in full screen. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, damn it. There he is, folks. There he is.
There he is.
All right, Dan, stand up and twirl.
I didn't know you got to make some cookies.
It's working.
You hear that? She said you are definitely worth it. You're getting some cookies.
I gotta go show
Thank
him.
you, Kat.
I definitely like cookies. And then let me tell you something about this one. This is like form.
Oh, dude, you just made her day.
You see how form fitting this is?
Hey Jay, show Naomi your dress. Naomi's watching right now.
Oh, okay. Cookie Kat. Oh my good Lord, son! Oh, smoke!
Jay is one sexy chick.
Jay's one sexy bitch. That's a shirt right there. That ought to be a t-shirt.
It's a t-shirt with a folding space. I actually.
Jay,
My
if
flex,
you-
I have cleavage. Oh my
if you
God.
put the cookies over your boobies, you'll have cookie tits.
And see, this is the kind of crazy that we are.
All she had to do was say cookies. There you go, cookie tits. Jay just got cookie tits. Somebody
There it is. Screenshot that shit.
Yeah, screenshot it.
Somebody screenshot that and send it around.
Timestamp 108. Timestamp 108. Remember that. You gotta put those cookies back. Gotta save them for later. They're still good.
I'm throwing them cookies away. What were you thinking? Oh, you'll definitely have more because you made Kat's day.
Well,
Yeah.
good.
That was good.
She did a real good job sizing this thing for me. It is form.
Yeah,
If
because
it's
I
in-
told her I didn't know what size to buy, and she just from seeing you in the stream, she knew what size.
She knew I'm a little girl.
Yeah, she knew you were a fragile little flower, didn't she, Jay?
I'm a fragile little flower with a bunch of thorns.
And cookies on the way.
Yeah, and cookie tits as well. Jesus.
Dreams are coming true tonight.
Yes. I don't know whose. Like, this is a nightmare to Freddy Krueger. So, this is.
So how long have I had this on?
I don't know. How long do you want him to have this on? Is this what's being asked?
Oh,
No,
you've already made her day, so you're good.
You're good.
Well,
Yeah.
But the rest of you guys owe me 99 cents a minute. Cat
Or
paid.
Or one Ted Williams baseball card. Which one?
Okay, Cat's paid up for life. All she got to do is be like, cookies. Same goes for any one of you guys.
You know the
any of them.
You know the funny thing is. The funny thing is about it, I've never seen Jay move that fast in my entire life since I met him.
That's what I said. As soon as he heard cookies, his ass was up and that chair was spinning around.
Like, there was a dust outline of where Jay was sitting at. Like, where'd he go?
An old school dust clouds.
I mean, my language.
Oh Lord!
I mean, I told you we all have our price.
Hey Jay, you've also made my day because now Naomi's going to get weird messages at all hours of the night. So that makes my day.
Okay.
Anytime we do some stuff like this on YouTube, she gets weird messages.
Okay, those who watch this far, type in Jason.
Jay sent me, yeah.
That way you don't get in trouble, Sam.
Jay in his pretty red dress. Oh Lord.
Oh God, I tell you what, man. I bet you if I ate a freaking pea, man, half a dozen guys would leave town. So this thing is just
Oh, dude, if somebody screenshots your picture and plays Michael Bolton singing When a Man Becomes a Woman, I'll shit.
Or Steven Tyler's Dude Looks Like a Lady. Either one's acceptable.
Right. Whatever. And thank you, Kat.
There you go, Jay. You got cookies.
I love
and
cookies.
you earned them. And you earned them.
Hey, I'll do whatever it takes.
Man's got to eat.
There's 3 forms of currency in my life. I mean, you got money.
Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
I don't have a car, so.
But you got
cookies in trade for gas.
Yeah. Yep, the cookies.
You give me the ass, I'll give you a piggyback ride.
That would be a weird piggyback ride. Like somebody sitting on Jay's back and he's wearing a dress, giving somebody a piggyback. Like, it's just a weird image.
Dude, I'd fit in this neighborhood.
I feel like this stream has been a bad acid trip. Can somebody please let me off the ride now?
Someone stop the drugs, please. I want to get off.
Well, Jay's in the dress, so somebody's getting off. Who out there's getting off?
Let's see a show of hands. 2 at a time, please.
Jay's got the weirdest boner ever right now.
How the hell did it get hard on both ends but soft in the middle?
Yeah. I was waiting for the right moment.
Yeah.
Man, I have missed this so much.
No, I'm just hoping somebody knocks on my door.
Oh, hopefully at some point, like I'm planning on like this spring and this summer, I'm gonna go out and like to places that I remember and I knew when I grew up around here, and I'm gonna like make videos and stuff. I'm gonna get out a little bit more.
I mean, I suppose it'd be cool.
I'm gonna show you guys the old neighborhoods and shit. Tell you guys stories. Tell you guys stories and shit. You know.
I might do that, but I'm not sure if YouTube will allow that content in the neighborhood I grew up in.
Well, I'm not going to say anything that is going to implicate anybody in a crime or anything. Just tell you guys old stories, like my dad and Polly and stuff like that.
Oh well, I don't know how to pixelate the crackheaded hookers and crap like that.
Not everything was a horror story. Just 98% of everything was.
Got yourself a smart woman there, Mom. You got yourself a smart woman.
Right? She knows how to work a loophole.
Yeah, she does. She got Jay into that dress pretty quick.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to say something about That's Jay's dad wondering why he's wearing a dress.
It is not.
Right.
I'll be right back.
So, damn it, boy, I've told you about this already.
One of these days, we're going to get him in that dress, and I'm going to go on my other phone and order him a pizza and get it delivered just so someone will knock on the door while he's in the dress.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool. Thank you. I couldn't anyway, but. Alrighty, whatever, man. Sure. Yeah. Alrighty, later. Oop, yeah, later.
CJ even answers this phone like a 16-year-old girl when he wears the dress.
It's that 900 number, I'm telling you.
No, I don't giggle and be like, hey. I'm like, what up, yo?
It's Jay when you want to be cool, but it's Miss Thompson when you want to get nasty.
Yeah. Miss Thompson. So I'm sorry, Miss Thompson is the song now?
No. I'll let you know a little secret. When I'm dressed like this, it's not Mrs. Thompson. This is Frida Fondle, bitches.
No, wait, I thought you said you were charging for that. Now it's free.
He charges to watch. It's free to play.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Damn it! Now I gotta come up with a new name because
Guys, I just want to point out right now at the 1 hour and 17-minute mark that we are breaking so many terms and conditions on YouTube right now. It's not even funny.
That's okay. It's easy to build another YouTube channel.
Yeah, right.
I'm a good run. Yeah.
I'll make you 12 email addresses tonight.
Right, I'm gonna have to make some more. Yeah.
Hell, I can barely keep my one email address straight.
Was that lipstick that you just had out there, Jay?
Why, yes. Why, yes. You like this shade?
You hosting rainbow parties over there or something?
Rainbow parties.
Yeah. I'm expecting a couple of my bronies to show up here in a minute.
You guys gonna watch My Little Pony together and shit.
Damn it. Stupid fucking thing.
What you do, Jay, is you take a picture of yourself wearing that dress and you send it to everybody on your contact list. And I guarantee you, people will stop contacting you.
Right? Send it with "Don't call, come over."
I would have a lot of people knocking on my door.
Don't call, come over.
Dude,
Well, Jay, get a Cadillac.
When you video chat your landlord and tell him you don't have money right now, but you want to work something out.
Hey, Jay, you go upstairs, talk to your neighbor.
I should do that.
If you go talk to your neighbor, he might give you his Cadillac if you wear that dress.
Hell, he might order you a pizza.
This one would be my own, and it'd be brand new.
Just don't ask him how he got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you catch me driving a brand new Cadillac, you know what's up. But just bear in mind, I don't mind.
Hey, welcome back, Ryan. I don't know if you want to be back or not, but welcome back nonetheless.
We'll take what little sanity you have.
Without remorse. With no remorse. We're not sorry.
Well, it's not like we know what to do with it.
You know what? Going before a judge isn't as funny or fun when you're sorry for what you did.
Your ass. Don't you dare.
So never be sorry is the moral of the story.
Oh, speaking of which, yesterday was my brother's last day on probation, so he's finally free and clear.
Oh,
Oh,
congrats to you. Nice. Yeah.
I will beat the crap out of you, Cat. Don't you dare.
Yeah, he did 2 years. He had to take piss test every 2 weeks when we first came out here. I mean, he was really hard on the drugs, but I mean, through his whole probation, he's cleaned every piss test. He got a new job, making more money. He got his own place. I mean, he really got his shit together.
Good. I mean, he didn't go to prison, but my God, that some bitch is lucky he's not deader than I should be.
Yeah. COVID is what stopped that. They stopped locking people up in New York unless it was a felony.
Yeah.
Shit, they lock us up more often here after the COVID shit. We're going the wrong direction here.
Nah, man. My brother was real bad on. I mean, I was terrible on the stuff. But
Yeah, I know.
my brother put me to shame. Not that that's a good thing. But he's all nice and straightened out and everything.
Well, the problem is they don't give kids shit to do here. Like in where I came up was like it was a really poor county. So like it was already violent and had drug problems and all that shit that goes along with poverty, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than people that are poor and hungry and desperate to survive, you know.
You're telling me, but I mean, I grew up in a neighborhood like that. But if you're not lazy and you're willing to work, there's money out there. Because I mean, even when I was a kid, I lived in a broke neighborhood. But I mean, I would take out trash cans for 50 cents. I would cut grass for $1. You know, I might only make $1 or $2 per house. But after 20 of those houses, I had a pocket full of money while everybody else was broke.
Shit, I had a neighbor who'd pay me to fish.
When I was a kid, I was a hustler. I was always about making money because I grew up extremely broke. Like we weren't poor, but we never needed anything, but we never had the wants.
We needed all kinds of shit, but my freaking neighbor, every time he seen me get ready to go fishing, he'd be like, "Man, go bring me back a carp, boy. Bring him back. Go out there, go snatch a can of corn from my mom." Go out to go fishing with that, bring him back 2 or 3 carp, walk away with $15 in my pocket.
Damn, $15 for carp? Shit, I'd like to meet this guy now.
Five per.
I remember catching a carp as a kid. I couldn't give the goddamn thing away. Nobody wanted it.
Well,
it's like
that's what I'm talking about, hobbyist. You got to be willing to bust your ass and hustle, and you got to be able to get off your ass. And kids today won't, because to them, they'd rather sit down and play video games for 2 hours and beg you for what they want than go out and make it for themselves.
Right.
Well, shit, my dad used to get after me for. I mean, I would mow lawns for a kid, but once it hit me, wait a minute. You know, I'm getting paid $5 to mow this lawn. I got to give my dad $1 for gas plus $1 for freaking lawnmower rental. I ain't making shit off of it, so I quit mowing lawns for money.
See, I look at it the same way, except I got to the point where I was like, "There's no point renting a lawnmower. If I save up for a week, go to the secondhand store and buy myself a lawnmower and cut out the middleman."
Well, my gripe was Dad bought a brand new lawnmower and told me it was for us kids.
Oh, we had those Amish mowers that you had to push with the rolling blade.
Yeah.
It got the job done.
You ever use a scythe before?
Oh, yeah. To cut through brush in backyards and cut down raspberry and blackberry bushes. Oh, yeah.
You know, I remember as a teenager, asking Dad why he doesn't buy the neighbor's riding lawnmower, and he's like, "Why? I've got 3 boys."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my mom's reason for never carrying groceries.
Yep. Yeah, I got 3 boys. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, that was my mom's thing. I got a house full of boys. I don't have to carry shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, in my house, I was also the remote. So if any of you are old enough to remember pre-remote TVs,
You actually had to get up off your ass and actually go,
Right,
turn the
walk
dial
across
on.
the room.
Yep.
Right, and then you had to adjust that little knob behind the dial to make the channels come in just right.
plus the rabbit ears.
Yep, had to take and set them across the room when you wanted a specific channel to come in.
You got 3 channels at most on that antenna, and that's on a good day.
And then you'd get some kind of odd fucked up channels from some other state or country, but you couldn't get channels from your own neighborhood.
Right.
I was in Des Moines. All I got was, or I was near Des Moines. That was all I got was Des Moines stuff.
We would get a lot of Canadian channels, and then we noticed that if we turned the TV on and had it on the auxiliary channel, that we could listen in to the phone calls on our cordless phone. So we always knew what we were getting for our birthdays, for Christmas. We knew when we were getting our asses whipped when the principal called home.
You seen it all coming. You seen it all coming.
Oh
yeah, we knew it was coming, and we prepare for it and rat ourselves out to like lessen the beating.
Boy,
I
it didn't work.
never had that chance. I swear to God, my freaking elementary and middle school teacher principal had Dad on speed dial. And I swear to God, I get sent to the office as soon as I walk in. Just pick up the phone. Roger, Marvin. Yeah, and at that point, I knew I was already in trouble. I mean, they were on a first name basis. Roger, Marvin.
Just don't get yourself into shit as a kid if everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, I mean, it was small. It was a small town and everything, but what kid likes the fact that their dad knows the principal of the school?
Right.
My mom and my principal were on a first name basis because I got into so much trouble.
I could see that. I could see that.
I'm not proud of it, but I did. I got into a shitload of trouble because I was smarter than everybody else, and I knew it, and they knew it.
Oh, I got into a lot of trouble too, but some of it was being picked on for buck teeth, and others of it were freaking nailing the son of a bitches just because.
Oh, I would call out teachers on shit that they were wrong about because I knew I was smarter than them.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah.
And she'd be up there trying to show, well, this is how you learn your multiplication tables. You do it like this, and it's like, no, you don't have to do it like this. Watch this, and I'd show people the easier way, and she wouldn't understand how it worked, but it worked every time.
Well, I didn't understand old math back then.
As long as
math was always my strongest subject. When I was in 9th grade, I went to Tri-C and took college math classes. I was taking Introduction to Calculus and Trig in 9th grade.
That's where people make the mistake. They don't think outside the box on things like that. And so, there's things out there where you wouldn't even know to even think of something unless you were thinking outside the box to begin with,
Right.
Well, I took it because I always like the thought of building, and you have to be able to do math on the fly in your head when you're making up blueprints.
Everything around you right now is mathematics. Everything around you right now.
That's all geometry.
Yeah, I can read a tape. I can read a tape measure like a motherfucker.
Mathematics. Everything that you see around you is architecture and mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
In some form or fashion, anyway, to some degree.
Yeah, it's all about math. I just can't put 2 and 2 together and come up with the same answer twice.
They're saying that if you were to look for intelligent life, what you would want to do is you'd want to use some kind of universal mathematics, because anybody that's going to be able to receive a signal from us has to know mathematics.
That and mathematics is the one thing that is universal, no matter no matter the situation, it's always going to be universal. 1 and 1 will always be 2.
Right. Certain universal principles hold true across various, I don't know what to say, various dimensions or universes or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I just say if they're looking for intelligent life, they need to start somewhere other than here.
Yeah, they're in the wrong.
100%.
Says the guy wearing the red dress.
If you think about it, we really are stupid. What other species on Earth creates its own genocide?
You want to know the only mammal that drinks milk past the age of infant, or being a toddler, basically? That's human beings, folks.
Yeah, and
No
we're
other
not meant to. Humans aren't meant to digest lactose.
No.
And we're one of the only species on Earth that hasn't developed thick enough skin to fight off the sun's UV rays.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause-
we're young.
As
It's
a
not,
species,
it's not like the T-Rex turned into a chicken overnight. So. Oh God,
I
maybe we're
I
gonna
wouldn't
use
say
feathers.
I wouldn't say a T-Rex is exactly comparable to a chicken in any way, but
I kind of agree with Jay on that because they have proven that the T-Rex actually had feathers and those little arms were actually wings. It's just the rest of the wing decomposed.
that's like saying that we're distantly related to the very first amoeba that very first started life on planet Earth. Yeah, technically we are, but it's so distant and removed that you wouldn't know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, I need a new Pepsi. I'll be right back.
Yep. Jay's down in that Pepsi over there. Not a
I'm kind
sponsor.
of stupid about it. I'm kind of stupid about stuff like that. I love talking about like life on other planets and interstellar. I just love talking about shit like that.
It's a crazy concept. It is. Like, it's kind of scary to think that there might be another alien race out there. Maybe they lost their home planet. Maybe they're looking for somewhere else to live, and maybe our little blue planet might be somewhere they might like to set up shop.
I think I honestly believe that's how we got here. We started on Mars and we completely destroyed it and we came here.
Very possible. Wouldn't surprise me any.
I'm thinking more like Kal-El.
It's like okay. So here's the Superman story. Okay, so originally the planet Krypton, it like destroyed itself from within somehow. Something happened inside the planet to where it just like basically self-destructed. Pretty much.
Yeah, it imploded.
Right. That's the story anyway. And then they sent Kal-El in the little craft that landed on the Kent's farm, and thus Superman was born.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, Jay's like, that's me. That's a autobiography of Jay.
Well, I say I was never born. I'm a homunculus.
Yeah.
I seen that homunculus. That motherfucker bit the dude.
Yeah.
So he killed it. Smashed it with a book. And I'm like, fuck.
I don't like. That's another thing. I agree with Kat on that. Is that like?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't. You know how? Okay, like think of it like human beings and ants, right? Like say you go up to an anthill. Do you think the human being gives a shit about the anthill? Fuck no. Well, what that makes you think that something that's more evolved than what we are out there would look at us like ants, basically, and say, we're not even important to them, basically.
I think we're important because of that aspect. Because, like you said, we're just ants. Well, every kid has an ant farm.
I'm just saying, in comparison to like a higher, somebody that they have like better technology, they've been around longer, they know more. In that aspect is what I mean, and they would just look at us as like a primitive kind of like whatever, Yeah,
we're just big dumb oafs. They got an actual society.
Right, whatever. However,
Yeah,
I'm not saying like all aliens would view it that way, but there might be a group of aliens, or there might be a galactic, sort of like in Star Wars, there might be like a galactic council or something like that, where we have to evolve to a certain point, like where we don't know each other. I don't know, something like that.
And if you think about it, it's a good possibility that they could have started here, because if you went out into space for, hundreds and hundreds of generations, you're going to evolve. If you're not in front of a sun, your skin is going to change color. If you're in the dark, eventually you're going to evolve larger eyes with bigger pupils, and you're going to look like a gray.
Yeah.
Even if we would, like, Elon Musk was going to have send people to Mars, say like we set a colony on Mars, and say like they were able to make it work to where they didn't all die from radiation poisoning, lack of oxygen, lack of water, a whole bunch of bad things. There's a whole lot of problems with Mars. Anyway, let's say they made it work. Over time, that colony there would, like you said, they would evolve differently, and it would get to the point where they'd have their own language, their own laws, their own. It would be totally separate. They would be the aliens at that point. Like the human beings can become aliens. It's fucked up.
Oh yeah, they'd become Martian.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. In theory, if it was possible to survive Mars, if we could figure out a way to, to work it
they'd
out.
have to figure out a way to terraform it.
Well, Brad Pitt did.
Terraforming a planet is a lot harder than what it sounds like. I mean, it depends on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
But like like you're talking Mars, giving it like a magnetosphere, that'd be the first thing you'd have to do to protect it from the solar wind. What prevents us from getting blasted with lethal doses?
Right, you'd have to come up with some false ozone layer.
Right. You'd have to get some mirrors to reflect the sun to warm it up. You'd have to put CO2 in the atmosphere to give it some air pressure, and it would take hundreds of thousands of years to do, and a lot of resources and materials, and it would take a long time.
Yeah, but there's those guys out there like Elon Musk that eventually will get it together, because, I mean, this guy, a lot of people talk down about him, but, I mean, he's one of those guys that are so insanely smart that he makes geniuses feel dumb, but he speaks in a way that the common man understands him.
No, I mean, he could turn out to be the next Edison. He really could.
Right? Yeah, we don't know what this
Edison had a lot of
I think the guy is 500 years ahead of his time.
Yeah, I mean, Edison had a bunch of quote unquote stupid ideas. I mean, not everything he invented was the light bulb.
Right.
Yeah, and like he said, there's no failure when you're inventing. You just learn a dozen ways how not to succeed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. In order to win in big spots, you first have to lose in big spots. And I am here to tell you that I've lost in some big spots in life. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and tell you that that's never happened. But it's not how many times you get knocked back down. It's how many times you get back up. That's what's mattered.
You can't win till you learn how to lose.
Yep. You can't win them all. That's what I've come to learn is I can't win them all. I can damn sure that doesn't mean I don't try. I'm still going to try.
Right, you keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best.
But if it doesn't pan out, hey, it happens.
It is what it is.
Yep. Take life as it comes. That's the age I'm at. I don't go chasing life.
You shouldn't take life so seriously. You're never going to get out of it alive anyway.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably true.
All we can do is go out on our own terms. That's all we can do.
Yep, like a lot of people say you only live once, but do they really understand what it means?
I don't know about all that. Like, I don't know.
People always yelled out YOLO when they did something stupid just to say, well, you only live once. It's not about doing something stupid. It's about doing things you enjoy, because life is too short to waste it bitching when you could be out making memories.
Yeah. I happen to agree.
Well, that's kind of why one of the reasons I wanted to get out more this spring is I could show places around town, and it'd be something to get me out.
Sure.
I have to get prepared to travel, and I'm not in any physical shape to travel, so that means I have to do something. I'll be getting laughed by,
and think multiple use with everything.
In reality, I'll be getting lapped by the old guy in the wheelchair. But in my head, I'm Rocky Balboa, and I'm hitting the rib stacks and listening to Eye of the Tiger, you know. In reality, I'm getting laughed by the old guy in the wheelchair. In reality, in the real world, that's what's actually happening.
Yeah. Whatever. We all got our own little victories.
Dope Comics, what's up, man? I love Dope Comics channel. He's got it. You guys should check him out, definitely.
I don't think I've ever checked out his channel. Hold on, I'll Dope Comics. I'm about to grab onto your channel real quick.
He's got some dope comics. I mean, that's the name, so it fits. He's good. He's a cool guy. He's a Friday the 13th guy, just like me. So we got that in common. So happy Friday, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Right, and whatever little sanity you have left from the week, we're about to strip it from you.
Yep. No, you ain't gonna hit. You ain't gonna hit him with nothing he ain't seen. Trust me, you ain't gonna get nothing on him, guys. He's fine.
He's already one of us, huh?
Yes, he's already one of us. He's a brother in training, I guess you could say. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll show up to your next live. I was at his live the other night, and like I said, we're just hanging out. We was just like, I go to other streams and I hang out with guys and I talk to them just like we talk on here. Roy over at Horizon Picks, I go into his stream and we'll just make bad jokes and shit. Just
I
fun
pop
time.
in the streams every now and again, but if I say like, hello, how you guys doing? And no one says anything, I dip out and I never come back.
Well, with me, I'm just like looking at comic books and shit, and like somebody starts talking about Friday the 13th, you know me, I'm like, oh, Friday the 13th, okay, let's talk, you know.
Right, I get that. Well, hell, that's kind of how we met. Was you doing streams talking about movies and shit?
Yep. Movies is what got me. Well, movies and cards, but equal amounts of both. Yep. Yeah, it's fun. We're just we haven't done a live Friday in a while, so we figured it was time to get together and do one. I don't know if you got. I was going to email. I was actually going to email him to talk him about stuff, but I got busy doing stuff.
Okay.
So, hey, Mike, have you gotten any new pickups recently?
No, I haven't been picking anything up, but I did find a box of Indians autographs when we went down to storage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was looking them up to see if it was anything that had gone up recently, and that's what made me notice Trevor Bauer, because all this controversy behind him, but his autographs and rookie cards are still going for a fair premium.
Man, you got any? Hey, what up, Jason? You got any near you can share?
I can in a few minutes. I'm hanging out the back door smoking right now because we don't smoke through the house.
I don't either.
Neither do I.
Yeah, we only smoke out the front door or out the back door.
Don't want all your collectibles to smell like cigarette smoke.
Exactly.
Everything in my house already smells like cigarette smoke. Oh.
Well, I'm sure my stuff does too, because I've been smoking for fucking more, 30 years. But I try to keep them all separate in closed boxes and.
Well, yeah, I mean, but even the stuff that I've had since before I was born, been covered in smoke.
Yeah, I seen Magnus was doing said something about he got some pennies or some one touches that had like the smoke smell to them. Any of you guys ever have that problem? Just use plain white vinegar and a little bit of water and wipe them down. It'll clear off any residue and kill the smell immediately.
I'm doing good. Where the hell you been?
Yeah, what's up, Jason? We're doing good. We're having Friday. We're just hanging out, chilling, smoking, bullshitting.
Being stupid.
Yep. Jay wore a dress again. That happened. That was a thing.
Jay made cookies. That's what's happening.
As soon as I read that, the way he wrote that, it took me back to like 10 years ago when that video was out. They raping everybody.
Yeah.
Who's got the stream on in the background?
Not me.
Oh, that's Cat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cat's excusable.
Oh, he was asking why who had the stream on in the background. You could hear the double talk when you were walking by.
You was gonna blame me, wasn't you, Jay? Go ahead and say it. I know you were.
I was
Oh
asking.
yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
those
only
sticky
asking
fingers getting away again.
because
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I got the stream on in the background, but I got it muted.
Yeah,
You
me
also
too. I
have-
got the stream on a different phone on YouTube just to keep up with the cast.
I mean, I keep it on. So
You didn't know wrong. Thing.
Where did you get
Cat,
that?
Cat got it for me. She said that she'd give him cookies if he wore a dress. I don't think I've ever seen Jay move that fast in my entire life.
Hell no, he moved like his ass was on fire.
Yeah.
Well, here's the scariest thing. I had to decide what dress to wear.
Yep. So Jay wore a dress. That happened. You're gonna get weird messages, so prepare for that.
All right, and what Cat wants, Cat wants.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she said the magic word.
Cookies.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I went deaf from that point on.
go.
Yeah, we're gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna post it in Discord of Jay in the dress with the cookie tits.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
That should be your OnlyFans profile picture right there, Jay. That's the money shot right there.
Send it to me. I'll change the picture.
I will. I'll have to grab a screenshot. Yeah, we're still going. We're laughing about Jay wearing a dress.
Tell me that wouldn't be the perfect meme for Got Milk.
yeah. I don't know. I don't have the stuff to make an actual meme, but I can send it to you guys and you guys can do it.
I barely know how to freaking bring a meme up.
I could figure it out. I know I have like the GIF maker and stuff on my phone. I've just never used it.
Which server did you use, Mr. Edwards? Because there's a new one. So well, what'd you hit?
Well, they're not right now. So
You know, I mean, life gets in the way, Magnus. It really does.
right, you can't be everywhere all the time.
I try, but
I took the week off from writing, so that's the only reason I'm doing a live tonight. But this next week coming up, I'll be back at it.
all right. Well, now that I've got a little bit of an audience, I'm considering getting rid of it.
I didn't have anything to show really. I got some comics and stuff.
Hold on, you're talking about cutting the locks?
Yeah, he's talking about beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you? I mean, trimming is one thing, but to shave it off?
Well,
I mean, that's totally. I just think it's going to be weird because I've always known you with the beard.
it's going to be weird, but I will tell you what. A lot of people won't recognize me. I could go to the store without hearing "Hey Jay."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, all I got to do is change my hat, and I'm in complete incognito with this gone.
All right, you're 15 years younger too.
Nice, Jason.
Try 30. Pele out of 4. Ooh.
Nice. And a 1-1 curve.
I mean, when I was growing up, that's the only thing I knew about soccer was Pele played it.
I had an Otto Orff autograph from back in the day when Cleveland had the crunch and the force, but never really got into soccer.
I didn't either. I mean, but this is back in the 70s when I was a little boy. So
Back when the Flintstones,
I still know nothing about soccer other than Hope Solo and the crabhead hoe or whatever her name is.
The
I'm with
last
you.
time you played soccer, you used a goat's head.
Yeah.
I want to shave all my hair off so I don't have to deal with it. I don't comb it or deal with it. Just
I do in the summer. I keep it in winter just to keep warm, and it all comes off in the summer.
My problem with shaving it off is I don't know if you guys noticed, I pull on it all the time.
I used to do that a lot too.
So we just watch Jake just like grabbing at his face for no reason. That would be awesome.
I mean,
when I was 16, I got my first haircut when I was 16. My hair used to reach down to my ankles, and ever since then, I've been shaving my head.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not shaving my head. No.
I'm pretty sure my mom still has I don't know, but she should still have my hair. Because my very first haircut, I cut it off, tied it up in a ponytail, and put it in a garbage bag, and I've kept it.
Yeah.
I've put it in her basement to keep it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, when I cut my hair, I gave my mother my ponytail, and she just started bawling.
Oh yeah, my mom did too. She thought she was pissed. I cut it for a job that I kept for a week.
I had the same experience. Like the females, like when I had my hair long when I was younger, and they kept messing with my hair, and it pissed me off because they wouldn't come up and say, "Hey, Sam, I'm going to start touching you, Sam." No, nobody did that, and so it got to where it irritated me. So you know what I did? I went and I shaved my goddamn head as cue bald as I could get.
No,
Oh, dude, girls wanted to braid my hair and shit.
Screw that. I'm not a touchy-feely kind of guy. I just don't like people coming up and.
I mean, it was nothing to me to be sitting on a park bench sitting with somebody. All of a sudden, fill my head and do one of these numbers. Turn around and some girl back there just braiding my hair. I'm like, whatever.
To me, the most annoying thing about long hair, other than taking care of it, was every time I got on a bike, I'd have to tie it up and shove it in my pocket so it wouldn't get caught in the chain or in the spokes.
Ouch. Yeah.
Because I've had it ripped out by getting caught in the chain before.
Well, my personal limit was if I had to move it to take a shit, it was too long. So I won't. If I can tuck it in my pants, I don't want it. That's just a bit long for me.
Well, I'm going where it's wide, so
It's too much hair. I gotta keep that shit cropped, man. It just drives me nuts.
Well, no, this drives me nuts, and the only reason it's shaved is my dad and Judy's aunt, my favorite person out of that whole entire family, both got cancer at the same time. So we was like, just took razors to our head.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just don't like to shave.
I don't either. As you can tell, this righteous moss ain't been trimmed or nothing. So I'm just one of them fortunate people.
Even when I do cut it, I won't shave. I'll use clippers. It may be once or twice a year I'll put a razor on my skin.
Oh my God. But before this damn 2020 thing hit, there was nothing that would please me more than going out to a freaking barbershop and having somebody straight razor me.
Get a hot shave.
I love them. I don't care if they think you're lazy or whatever because you're getting one. No, I love them.
Right. It's not about being lazy. It's just wanting it. It's an experience.
I mean, to me, that's like going and getting your toes or nails done. You don't really need them done. Don't need them done like that, but whatever.
Right. You could do it at home, but it's better when someone else does it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll balk at a freaking toe appointment every month. I'd be like, come on now. You don't need to spend no $50 on your toes every month. Just put socks and shoes anyway.
Right.
It does. Yeah, for a guy, it doesn't make much sense unless you want to have pretty toes to go with your red dress.
Well, I'm too ticklish to get my toes done.
What's y'all's Discord?
Send them an invite, will you, Sam?
I don't like people touching my feet,
right
so
now.
I would never get my toes done.
I can't send him one right now. Is your ID on there, Jason Edwards Sports Cards? What's your ID on there, Jason? I'll send you an ad at some point, or like if you give me your ID.
I can't even walk around without socks. I don't like people seeing my feet, let alone touching them.
I agree. I agree.
I've been ruined by the internet. I know people have foot fetishes, so like I'm so goddamn paranoid about people sometimes when it comes to this shit. Okay, chick. Okay, all right. I'll send it to Jason. I'll remember that. Green Bay won.
Not that much.
So, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers, Jay?
Well, I'll tell you what I think as a Packers fan. We got spoiled for 25 years by two fucking divas.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You can go. You can go. We did just fine when we got rid of diva number one. Yeah, Sam, 1E.
1E in green. Well, yeah, 1E, but yeah.
So that's my opinion on it. I'm more concerned about what they're going to do with Lazard.
What about Jordan Love? Do you think Jordan Love's the answer, or? I mean, they drafted him.
No, I don't think he's the answer, but he'll do. We ain't got to worry. We ain't got to worry about him.
If he's not the answer, why did the Green Bay Packers draft him in the first round?
Why did we draft him in the first round? You know, I mean, anybody can make a stupid draft pick.
I mean, I guess.
I don't think he was worth a first round draft pick.
Right? Everyone makes a mistake in the draft pick. Michael Jordan was the second pick.
Yeah, but we're not talking about anybody. We're talking about Green Bay, and we're talking about Aaron Rodgers here.
Yeah.
If you're Green Bay and you believe Aaron Rodgers is your long-term future quarterback, then why would you draft Jordan Love in the first fucking place?
Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to beat somebody. Oh. Wow, that hurt. I agree. Like idiots.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. That's why my point was with the Jordan Love thing. That was kind of what I was driving at there. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you need when you got an old quarterback who decided he's going to publicly wear his little flip skirt like that, you need a backup. It's the best available at the time.
Well, let me ask you this: if you're Tampa Bay, who do you replace Tom Brady with?
Anybody?
Somebody who's not on his way out of the NFL.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is another reason we drafted someone like Jordan Love in the first round, because even if he was going to stay with us, he's done in 2 or 3 years.
Maybe.
Oh, he'll find a way to get out of the league.
I mean, if he wants to retire, then he should just retire.
I agree. I mean, it's a big decision. I understand, but
But like anyone who's on top, they just want one more game-winning season.
Right. Well,
And I just don't see any of that happening for Rodgers. I'm sorry.
I don't, especially if you go somewhere like New York. New York don't like diva football players.
It's going to be a disaster in New York. It's going to be an abject disaster, and he'll be out of the league by next year anyway.
Yeah, because they ain't going to have the money to sign anybody for him. And now that Rodgers is probably gone, we can go get Thielen. I'm thrilled the Vikings cut him. I want him. I want Thielen, and I want Lazard, and I want Equanimous St. Brown back. That's what I want.
Who else was it they had? Randall Cobb. I think they had Cobb on a 1-year contract, didn't they?
Yeah, he's old. He's old. He's the teacher for the wide receivers now. And from what I can tell and from what I've heard, he loves that role. He doesn't want to be the number one guy. He wants to make other people the number one guy. So, yeah, I think he's preparing for some sort of offensive coordinator coaching job a little bit later in life.
I mean, it's possible. I could see it.
I mean, to me, that's smart. He's thinking ahead.
Yeah. I mean, there's life after football or sports in general.
Yeah. One day you're not going to be able to strap the helmet on.
Right.
What are you going to do? Might as well be prepared. I mean, they all go to college, but hell, half of them take courses like basket weaving. Ain't going to do them no good.
Right. There's no practical use for basket weaving unless you're in Africa or something.
Oh, no, make no mistake, Mr. Edwards. I'd be pissed if I was Aaron Rodgers too.
No, I get that, and that's kind of what my other point was with the question about why because that's, I think, what started the rift in Green Bay was their drafting of Jordan Love, and that's kind of another reason that's how I feel about it.
No, this rift goes way back to the Packers not sticking up for Rodgers when Favre wouldn't teach them shit.
Well, yeah. It's always kind of been a shit show in Green Bay. Even despite all the success they had there, I don't know how they failed upwards into success like they did. But
well, I mean, for quite a while, we had one hell of a coaching staff.
I do feel that way about Rodgers personally, but I'm just talking as strictly a player standpoint. But yeah, I don't like the guy personally.
I wouldn't like him if I met him. I can almost guarantee it.
He seems like kind of a prick. And from what I've heard from ex-teammates.
Yeah.
What was that one wide receiver? I can't remember what his name was, but he used to play with Rodgers, and he's on the goddamn it's on one of the football shows.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of them.
I've seen him talked about on there. Like ex-teammates would talk about things that, like when he's like talking about when he first got in the league and how Aaron was, you know.
Sure. I mean, Rodgers
and everybody's got their opinion about these guys too. I mean, keep that, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I mean, I see both sides of it. But as a Packers fan, I'm staying loyal to my Packers, not one guy.
Right. You're not an Aaron Rodgers fan. You're a Green Bay Packers fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nowhere do you see number 12 on that. Nowhere.
Kind of like I'm not an Angels fan, but I'm a fan. So, I mean, it can work both ways. I can like the player and the team, and I can play like a team and not a player, or put the team over there.
What are the odds of Ohtani starting next season in Chicago?
Oh, I don't know about that. Like, it depends. I don't see Chicago shelling out like the contract that it would take to get him as a 2-position player if that's what they're going to pay him for. Unless you just want to pay him for one position. And that's a whole
So I've
different
said it from the start. I'll take the Yankees approach. You're either going to be a pitcher or you're going to be a batter. I don't think it's slim to none. I mean, I guess him and Seiya Suzuki are kind of buddy, so.
I don't know, like maybe a 10% chance. I don't see like you'd have to give up a whole lot to get Ohtani. Like I don't see the Cubs wanting to give up what would, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense.
Oh yeah, they're gonna spend a good chunk of their budget on just the one player. They're gonna have to build a team around him.
Yeah. Well, they've already got a pretty decent team coming up. So
Not if you gut it to get Ohtani, though, is what I'm saying.
you won't,
Yeah, I
have,
get.
you won't have to gut
Yeah,
it.
they would end up putting him in with a bunch of rookies and people who are willing to take league minimum.
Right.
Oh,
But I mean that if you think about it, that's a smart way to start a team because if you build together, you know how to work together from the beginning. You know, that's how the Yankees got as good as they did in their dynasty years. They kept the same players that learned how to play together.
I kind of agree with Magnus on this one. I just don't see Chicago shelling out that kind of cash. But
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just far too much money.
I don't. I mean, but then this is this is coming out of this mouth of the same team that gave Jason Hayward that ridiculous contract.
yeah, but this isn't Jason Hayward, though.
I know it's not Jason Hayward, but Jason Hayward was pretty decent when we gave him that contract.
It wasn't, but let's not confuse the two, though.
Oh, I'm not saying one's better than the other, or they're even on equal. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the Cubs are willing to pay for even a stupid player.
I guess they you're right in principle that the Cubs have made some pretty stupid signings, I guess, money wise. That's why I don't think they do it with Ohtani because it has burned them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell, I think baseball players make entirely too much anyway. I mean, I'm a huge Lindor fan, but there's no way I'd pay anyone $341 million to play baseball.
Like, don't they have a cap in the NFL? Don't they? They got the cap.
I mean,
thing.
the game of baseball was just as good back in the 1930s when, in the 20s, when guys didn't get paid and had to work day jobs and ride a train all night from city to city to play the game.
Yeah. I happen to agree.
It makes what they did more difficult and impressive, actually, if you think about it.
And it brought out the true love of the game because only people who truly love to play would take the time to do it, would break their backs all day just to play a game on the weekend.
You think Jackie Robinson had a state-of-the-art training facility to train in? Fuck no. He was on, some soddily shotted field, That's what it was.
Yeah, at best. And most days he was probably out in the sandlot.
Right. It's just what it was. But he was really damn good because of it, I feel. Anyway, that's just my take on it.
Back when it was not entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now they're personalities. They're not sports figures anymore. Now they're you got them on Twitter, you got them on social media. They're now they're personalities more than they are sports figures.
So what do you guys think about Vince McMahon trying to legalize betting on pro wrestling?
I think you're a fool if you bet on something. That's
I think you'd have to be an idiot to fall into it because it's all predetermined anyway.
Right. Well, they mentioned.
So basically, what he would do is read the odds, and at the end of the night, whoever had the lowest amount of odds, whoever had the least amount of bets, is going to be the winner, and it's all going to be called on the fly.
I'm worried about that, but I'm more worried about if they do it, they couldn't tell the two guys in the ring who was going to win until they go into the ring. That would be part of the law.
Yeah, they would call it on the fly.
Yeah, and that gets people hurt. That gets people.
Oh yeah,
hurt.
It makes it dangerous because you can't prepare for it.
Yep.
And I mean, even though wrestling is staged, I mean, still these guys are ending their careers with concussions and broken hips, broken necks, getting in wheelchairs, being amputated, and getting all kinds of diseases and brain aneurysms and shit like that with it being staged. If it wasn't staged, these people would be killing themselves.
That's the reason I get so pissed off when people call it fake. No, motherfucker, it ain't fake.
It's staged.
Yes, it's scripted. They know who's going to win weeks in advance sometimes. But that don't mean that broken jaw that motherfucker just got was fake.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not faking being in a wheelchair for life.
Right.
And
I mean, anyone who has the guts to say wrestling is fake, I'm going to grab this steel chair and smack you in the head, and you tell me if the pain is fake.
Yeah.
Although just like if back in the day they had Tough Enough and stuff like that. Man, the shit is hard, man. It's hard. I watched grown guys on there, big dudes, broke down and cried like a little bitches. And I'm not ashamed to say, if I was in their shoes, I might have cried like a little bitch too, because it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah,
And the ladies who do it, the ladies that do it too, is like, damn.
I ain't gonna fuck
And
with
those
no.
women are just as tough, if not tougher, than the men.
Oh yeah, yeah. I bet I'm not gonna fuck with any of them.
That's why you got like people like Ronda Rousey and stuff that come over from MMA, because they're used to a physical work environment, I guess you'd say.
Yeah,
And you know what? There was another MMA fighter, King Mo Lawal, who went to Ohio Valley Wrestling to train to come up in TNA, and he said that training for wrestling is way harder than training for MMA.
Yeah,
It is.
Ronda Rousey doesn't do it for me as a wrestler. You really don't.
No, she's not a good wrestler, just like Brock Lesnar's not a good wrestler.
No, I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Brock doesn't have to be a good wrestler. he's just intimidating.
You don't have to be.
I mean, he's a good talker. He's a good jobber. There's no denying that. But as a wrestler, I mean, he can do a suplex. Whoop-de fucking do.
Right? Yeah, I get it. How many times can you do the same suplex? Yeah, I get it.
He's
I
got
always felt,
muscle. Okay. Big deal.
but nobody was saying that when Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit were doing the Three Amigos suplexes, though. Nobody was saying that.
But I mean, that wasn't the only move in their repertoire either, though. Eddie Guerrero had the whole lie, cheat, and steal thing. I mean, they had more. They had more than just one trick.
You want to talk about a dangerous finishing move? The frog splash was a very dangerous. You're landing with all your weight on your knees and your elbows when you do a frog splash. So
Same thing with the diving headbutt.
and the same thing with the diving headbutt. And if you fuck that up, you're concussed. You know, I mean, shit can go wrong. Shit can go wrong.
Yeah.
When they examined Chris Benoit's brain, they said because of that flying headbutt, he had the brain of an 81-year-old man with dementia.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard people online, and I know that it's a sensitive issue, and I realize that. I'm not speaking on it out of disrespect for any of the victims of the families of the whole Chris Benoit thing or anything like that. I'm saying that had Chris Benoit lived, that he would have been found insane. He would have been found sane to just stand trial. That doesn't mean it wasn't murder. He just wouldn't have been found sane and legally liable for it. But he would have been locked up for the rest of his life. But, you know, it wouldn't have been a murder rap. It would have been he went psycho and didn't realize. I don't think he realized what he did. I don't really think he understood what he did.
And I think it's BS that Vince McMahon completely wiped him out of WWE history when he's the one who helped create the problem. He knew that these things were going on, that people were having concussions, and he still put them out there night after night saying, this is how you finish the match. These guys didn't make up the match on the fly and say, I'm going to hit you with a diving headbutt and break my fucking neck. Vince McMahon said, go out there and do this.
Yep. Yeah.
But when the shit came down and his brain was just completely gone, Vince said, oh no, we're going to scrub history of you. I might have done this to you, but that's your own fault.
Fuck,
He's passing the buck. In my opinion, he's just as guilty. To me, that's like facilitating.
Yep.
Because without his help, it wouldn't have happened.
I think he should have
Vince McMahon with the assist.
I really do.
Yeah, but the NFL set the precedence with the, not looking into concussions and stuff like that, and the issues that's been resulted from that as well.
Oh yeah, I'd agree with that 100%. But I mean, it's just common knowledge. If you smack your head on something over and over and over, it's gonna mess your head up.
Yeah.
Whether you know about concussions or not, if you've smacked your head off of things a few times, you come to realize that it's not good.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It should be common sense. You would think, yeah.
And I think that guys like Vince McMahon, they shouldn't be able to pass the buck. They should be forced to admit their part in it, even if it's just a small part. You should be forced to admit that, because of my actions, this happened. And there should be something set up, like some sort of fund to take care of these people who have these problems later on in life.
That's some backyard wrestling type shit right there. You know that's exactly what the fuck that is. That's some backyard wrestling, like a couple 16-year-old kids. I used to know some kids down the street that had this fucking trampoline and shit, and they get the fucking ladders out and all that shit. And you know what? You might end up with some scrapes and bruises, but whatever. But no, Vince McMahon, WWE, as they were publicly. I don't know if they're still publicly traded on Wall Street or not, but.
Yeah.
The point is, they should have a higher standard as fucking goddamn backyard wrestling. You know what I mean? Like,
yep,
They should.
I agree.
I don't like garbage wrestling. I don't.
yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it just the idea that it even happened. Like, you're gonna have people getting hit repeatedly in the head with shit, and
Well,
not.
I don't know if you remember, but in the mid '80s,
Their safety standards should be much higher.
Right.
because
It's gotta be
that
safety
one little
violation.
boy broke his sister's neck playing wrestling. So,
Yeah, or that kid in Virginia that like body slammed his best friend and he happened to land on a rock or something and it broke his neck and killed him completely by accident.
Yeah.
But the kid got 12 years.
Damn.
Yep. I mean, fuck, I remember wrestling with my nephew one day. Me and my brother were wrestling with his boys and mine. Freaking brother's youngest ran into the kitchen, grabbed a cookie tray, and freaking clocked my brother upside his head with it.
Ow.
Dude,
Ow.
we used to wrestle for real in our house. We would body slam each other and power bomb each other right there on the floor in the living room. And I mean, none of us were ever seriously injured. I mean, we get scraped and bruises, but that comes with the territory.
Y'all's goddamn reason they put that "do not try this at home" shit on their fucking promos. That was back in the day.
Oh, we were those kids. We'd take our bed mattresses and throw them out in the backyard, and do jumping off the roof onto them and shit. Oh yeah, we were those dumbass kids too.
Oh my god, no.
Nope. Dad, Mom never would have allowed that, so we had to go out and wrestle in the parking lots and the streets.
Shit, our mom and dad sat out in the backyard and watched us.
Yeah, right.
They did too. My parents are still to this day big time wrestling fans.
Oh, my mom, all she ever screamed was, "That's fake, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake."
Yes, those days of our lives, but your fat ass sits on the couch every goddamn morning watching it.
I got tired of hearing it one day about, I'd say, 25 years ago or so. I was well into my adulthood.
The news is fake too, but people still watch that shit too.
I pulled up the freaking Sid Vicious injury. I'm like, fake that.
Right on, Psycho Sid.
Yeah. Fake that. I mean, the man don't have two knees. Your leg don't bend that way.
Yeah,
when he broke his leg.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner incident. It was a botched clothesline, and when he landed, he landed right on, broke his snap.
Yep.
That
shit right in half.
You know what Sid? What he did outside of wrestling, he played softball. He was a softball player.
Yep. Oh yeah.
George the Animal Steel was the kindergarten teacher.
That would be the best kindergarten teacher fucking ever, dude. Bar none.
That'd be the scariest.
Send me back to kindergarten for that shit. And he's probably dead now. But, yeah.
I always thought it'd be cool to see how the hell he could teach when all he could say was Elizabeth.
Yeah. I mean,
That'd be like getting Iron Sheik as a kindergarten teacher or something.
Oh, dude, he still wrestles on the indie circuit.
That fucker's crazy. Iron Sheik is nuts.
Love him. That boy is plain fucking nuts, and it has nothing to do with the headshots he took. It had everything to do with all the crack he smoked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was a hardcore alcoholic too.
Yeah.
He was into drugs and alcohol and that. Yeah.
But he's one of the rare wrestlers that still has his brain. He can still function and create full sentences and have a conversation with you.
Oh my God! If you could understand what the man would say, I bet he's funny as hell.
Right. If you could understand.
There's a bunch of interviews that Jim Cornette did with him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I watched them, and they had one with a section of it called "What's in the Bag," and they'll pull out like a bottle of alcohol.
Oh yeah, and they gave him that can of Four Loko.
He's just pulling all kinds of stuff out. Okay, I pull this out. Who's that remind you of? Everyone.
Yeah, steroids was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, he was on the crack.
Yep. He was like me.
Yep. Except for the steroids. That was Hulk Hogan.
It wasn't just them either. Jake the Snake Roberts was smoking crack. Like there was shows he refused to show up unless they gave him crack. Like imagine that you're a wrestler and you're saying I'm not going to show up to my event that I agreed to do unless you give me crack.
Jake Roberts, though, I kind of take his antics with a grain of salt because I mean his childhood life was fucked up.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it wasn't just Jake the Snake Roberts. Scott Hall had drug addiction issues, and you know what? Scott Hall had a fucked up shit happen to him too. And I think
he killed a guy in a bar, like he was a bouncer and killed a guy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had that shit happen to me and I was Scott Hall, it would fuck with me too, dude. It would fuck with me too.
If I was Jake Roberts, I'd be the motherfucker that died in prison.
Right.
Yeah, for killing my father.
Yeah.
Pro wrestler or not, legend or not, he'd have died.
Grizzly Smith.
Or how, like, when they were doing that interview with Rockin' Robin, when they were talking about how her father came to her house with a 9-year-old girl wanting to take the girl on the road. Dude, I would have shot my father square in the face before he made it through the door.
I didn't hear about that story. I did not know about that. Yeah.
Watch the story of Jake Roberts, man. It's got shit from him.
Well, I knew he had a crazy fucked up life. I knew that.
His father was a pedo.
New Jack was always doing drugs all the damn time.
New Jack is awesome. You can say what you want about him. He's like my second favorite wrestler of all time.
I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that it was a thing back then that the guys, it was known in the industry the guys were doing drugs and shit. And,
he was a known cokehead. He said straight up, the higher he got, the higher he'd jump.
I'm just stating the facts, guys. I'm just putting it as it is. I'm not ascribing good or negative. I'm just saying
there are interviews on YouTube where the dude talks about how he was snorting coke before matches, and he puts his head down and snorts a line of coke in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them old guys, Davey Boy Smith and Dynamite Kid, Lex Luger, even Elizabeth, even you got Sherry Martel. Sherry Martel was another one,
Luna Vachon. Love her.
Sad we lost.
I like the fact that she refused to be the diva. She wanted to be the badass.
Right.
Yeah.
I always liked you talking about Luna.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Luna Vachon. Yeah, she was badass. So I remember when she was with Bam Bam Bigelow. That was pretty cool. They made a good couple too. They made a good.
She was with Gangrel.
Yep, Gangrel. Yep.
She was pretty
cool.
She was married to Gangrel.
I didn't like it.
I didn't care for Gangrel. We have Gangrel to thank for Edge and Christian, I guess. So, I mean, that's one thing.
Yeah, he's the one who brought out the Brood. And then internally, Matt and Jeff Hardy, because they were the new Brood.
Right. Yeah. Well, before that, they were Matt and Jeff Hardy were like jobbers and stuff.
No, before they got into wrestling, Jeff Hardy was accountant.
You guys remember back when X-Pac was the 1-2-3 Kid? Remember that shit back then? Like only back
before the 1-2-3 Kid when he was the Lightning Kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was back when anything actually could fucking happen in wrestling. It wasn't so goddamn stale like it is now.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they let the wrestlers have control of what was going on, not some fucked up old man.
Right, not Vince Russo and Vince McMahon sitting in the back room.
Oh, I
jerk each other off. I hate both of them. I hate both of them.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, making David Arquette the WCW heavyweight champion. Come on.
Making Vince Russo champion.
Yeah, those were both calls by Vince Russo.
Yeah.
I would have assigned my resignation immediately. As soon as they said that, this is what we're going to do, I'd have been like, I quit as of right now. Goodbye.
Right.
I mean,
and you know what?
Some guys did do that. Remember when Dustin Rhodes first came out in WCW and they made him that character 7, and he came out straight up and said, I am not doing this. This persona is bullshit.
right?
He
You want to
refused
know
to do
what
it on live TV. Said straight up, "I am not playing this part. I don't care what you pay me. I quit."
my
Yep.
biggest gripe with Vince Russo is this. He's the one that made Owen Hart go back to the Blue Blazer gimmick. He's the one that wanted Owen Hart to drop down from the balconies like Sting. It was
Which was an
all
already
Vince
dead
Russo's
gimmick.
idea. It was already all Vince Russo's idea to put Owen Hart up on the fall that fucking took his life. So I blame you, Vince Russo, you sad sack of fucking shit for Owen Hart's death, you goddamn dirty cocksucker piece of shit.
And they should have had better safety measures in place too. Because I mean, whoever signed off on a boat hook is stupid as hell. I wouldn't hang a picture on a boat hook.
Here's the thing: how was they getting him over with it? They wasn't getting him over with the Blue Blazer gimmick. They wasn't getting him over
No,
by
masked
having Rick
wrestlers
Steam
were
off.
dead at that point.
Blue Blazer
Yeah,
was over because he was Owen
Right.
Hart.
Shawn Michaels had already done the coming down from the rafters gimmick. Sting has already done the coming down from the. Why were they putting? Why? Just why?
Because he was Owen Hart and they needed him to do something.
And Owen Hart was like well liked by every single person that ever worked with him or knew him.
So I've
That's
heard.
what pisses me off. That
And it
entire
didn't make-
situation.
I think what it was is WWF at the time, they wanted to do the same shit WCW was doing, because WCW had all the lucha wrestlers and all the masked wrestlers like Rey Mysterio, Juventud Guerrero, the Villanos, and WWE didn't have that. That's what they were trying to make him over as the Blue Blazer, to start a whole new masked wrestling genre that never kicked off because of the tragedy.
Right.
I-
Well, it was a dumb idea from the word go. It was just a dumb concept from the word go.
Definitely.
He was the most talented out of all the Hart boys, including
They
Stu.
were doing him a disservice by putting him in that blip, because he already went solo. He'd had title matches with Brett and, won at WrestleMania and all that kind of stuff.
Brett
So, like-
even openly admitted that Owen was the better wrestler.
Yeah, Owen was amazing. He was.
He
And I loved Bret Hart. Bret Hart was like my favorite wrestler, But I was so mad when the Owen thing happened. I found out Vince Russo was the one that schemed it up, and I've wanted to strangle him ever since.
Oh yeah, fuck Vince Russo. Die in
Yeah.
hell.
I agree.
Die, go to hell, come back just to die again and go back to hell.
Yeah.
And the fact that it kept the show went on after that kind of pisses me off. That was the second slap in the face. Like it was two slaps in the face.
I blame
You
Vince
could
McMahon.
tell that Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler were fighting like hell to hold back the tears.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a wrestling pay-per-view. My softball team, there was two rules: no practice on Monday because of the freaking Monday Night Raw and Nitro, and every pay-per-view was a party at somebody's house.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Hell, I remember you'd watch the first 2 hours of WWE, switch over to Nitro for their 2 hours, and then come back for the last hour of the replay of WWF.
That was the other way
You guys-
around. First
You
hour,
guys know
of
what that means?
2 hours of
You know what that means, right? That means that if you have competition, that whoever the consumer of the product is the watching the watcher of the wrestling in this case is the winner. Competition is a good
Yeah, it made
thing.
it better.
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, I
Until-
watched WWF, I watched WCW, I watched Rocky Mountain Wrestling, I watched ECW.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now it's all just Vince. What happens if WWE gets sold to fucking Pluto or whatever the fuck, Then
Yeah, they're
then
talking
where
about
we at?
selling WWE to some
Fox.
what is it, like Nigerian or fucking, I don't know. But
Well, I
some
know-
savings company in like Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I heard something about the Saudis wanting to buy it.
If they have trouble selling this could go really bad for them, because it could snowball into where no one wants to buy it and the stocks go down to nothing,
Well,
and it becomes.
I think that's why he dropped all the wrestlers, because the main money is in merch anyway. So he dropped a bunch of wrestlers during the pandemic, and it made the stock go up, because now when they're still selling that wrestler's merch, they're just not paying his wage.
Yeah. I just don't like him as a businessman. He did a lot of good for pro wrestling until he
Yeah, he
didn't.
made it mainstream.
Until he didn't, and then I swear to
Vince
God,
McMahon
Now it's
is
just too PG.
when hubris and greed and ego all get tied up into one person, And you get this to get it too much too quick. It even happened to Vince McMahon. And that's why we're in the situation we're in now. He got drunk on power. He thought he was untouchable. He could do whatever he wanted. He could have sex with whoever he want, whenever he wanted. And apparently it caught up with him. It shit catches up with you.
Oh, it did. It did.
Whether you want to think he's a good guy or bad guy for it or not, it happened, and it came from his greed. It's the same thing that happened to the emperors of Rome. They got the hubris, the greed, the aristocracy. We are better than the common folk, the mere peasants.
Oh, I hate being a mere peasant.
Well,
It is what it is.
That's how they look at it. But
Yeah, why not?
it's not how I view it, but it's how they view it, apparently.
Pencil, I will beat your ass. Don't do it either. You already heard me yell at Ranger for it.
I hear the guillotine's coming back in fashion. I did hear that.
It needs to. Sounds a lot cheaper.
Yep.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's far more humane than a needle.
Yep. Yep.
I think if we're at the point we're talking about killing them, being humane is the last thing that we should be thinking about. That's just.
I mean, certain crimes need to be drawn and quartered after being boiled.
Oh yeah.
It depends on the scenario and what we're talking about here, but it's take an extreme scenario, but I don't want to speak it into existence. So I don't even want to go any. I don't want to even.
Well, I'm just
go
saying, there are those crimes that deserve a punishment like that, but deserve for it to hurt. But there are those crimes that doesn't deserve that sort of thing. Like, say for instance, if you're a habitual car thief, you get busted 10 or 12 times stealing cars. Now you're doing life because you're a habitual. Does that mean you deserve to die? To have a needle pulsing through your veins? Putting drugs in you? No, it should be more humane.
No. I agree. You accidentally kill somebody because you fell out of a tree and landed on them. I could put you in prison, but that don't mean you murdered somebody.
Right. That if you hit your head in a guillotine and it was razor sharp and you lopped that fucking head off, that you're only going to feel it for a second. What a second. But
they do say your brain stays alive and active for like 10 seconds after you're decapitated. You won't feel the pain, but you will know what happened.
That would suck.
Some people deserve that. I ain't gonna lie.
Jay's doubled down on it. Jay's like, some people deserve that. It's like, doesn't sound vindictive at all, does it?
I mean, you that bad in society. I mean, we could say the 9/11 pilots or whatever. The hijackers, not the pilots.
Yeah, you mean the terrorists?
Something like that. Yeah, freaking guillotine them, and as soon as their head hits that basket, pick it up and make him face that body. Let him know.
And then take a red hot poker and jam it in one of his eyes before that 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Let him see it coming, just one eye.
Yep.
It's quite dark, guys. Like, I didn't realize that. Like, maybe we should be talking about serial killers and shit on here or something.
Study that.
I mean,
hey, I can go into anything. Like, if it was up to me, I'd travel around the world hunting serial killers like they did in that movie 7 Psychopaths.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Ultimately, it's doing the world a favor.
Go out and hunt serial killers.
Like be the Batman of serial killers.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you go out and you take care of what society can't.
That's the fucked up thing. The Joker's whole arc, his whole thing, his whole reason for his character is to show Batman that he's just as fucked up as all the criminals that he goes after. And he's trying to make Batman confront that fact. That was Joker's entire
And if you
motive.
think about it, it's true.
Yeah,
he's
not wrong.
Sick. It's sick, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's not right. But I really love the Batman story arc for that reason.
It's what it is.
Yep. Orphan story. Both his parents are killed in a robbery.
Yeah, they tell you every movie.
Superman.
I wish they would have. I wish in the original movie they would have gone more into the Red Hood, before the Joker. But They never really did.
Yeah, it's a fucked up kind of thing. It's just like it's. I feel like Batman was kind of like a commentary. Like sometimes the police are just as corrupt as the people they claim that they're going after. You know, it's kind of that kind of thought.
Yep.
So you don't need a comic book to tell you that. If you grew up in Cleveland, that's just something you know.
Well, right, but you get. I don't know why, why whoever came up with it or whatever. But it's kind of. I feel like it's a social commentary. It was a thing back then, like in the '60s. That's what George Romero was doing with Night of the Living Dead. It was social commentary. Is all it was. He was talking about society. He was talking about the perils of society and calamity. People become the monster. Like in the movie Night of the Living Dead, the people inside become the monster, the real monsters. You know.
Society is.
Yeah, it's all on which side of the playing field you're watching it from.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, society as a whole is full of nothing but monsters.
Yeah,
We're all-
except here the monsters are real.
We're all a monster to somebody.
I was watching this it was closed caption footage of stuff that people happened, and there's this guy in oh man, they tortured this guy to fucking death. It was fucking terrible, dude. It was fucking terrible.
Sam's in the bathroom.
No, I was outside having a cigarette.
No, I heard the echo. I'm like, oh my god.
That's why the camera was off. He was outside peeking in the neighbor's window, yanking one out.
Dude, I don't have. Cindy Crawford's not my. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think Cindy Crawford would do it for me. She never did.
Yeah. Well, I was a Kathy Ireland guy.
Well, whoever does it for you, I don't know.
Linnea Quigley, Jamie Lee Curtis. Today, Allison Hannigan, Polly Perrette, Alyssa Milano.
How do I have a feeling that Jay just takes a big pen and writes a different name on his hand every day.
Right. One for each finger.
I can't spell.
Well, you'll know what you mean. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I know who I'm talking to.
How many pictures of Jamie Lee Curtis do you have with a mouth cut out?
It's like got a hole cut out. It's like it's on the wall. There's a hole straight through.
Is all of them a number, or do I have to go physically count?
It's kind of disturbing, Jay. It's kind of disturbing.
No. What's really disturbing is when you use all three posters at once.
I was gonna say, please don't show us, okay? Please just don't.
Right, I'll take your word on it.
Yeah, I'll take your word on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that light bulb go off. In my, I think a Catherine Bach poster somewhere too.
Oh, she was hot before she got fat. I found one more of these jumbos on eBay. I'm hoping it doesn't sell before I can get my hands on it.
Oh no!
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, I thought I'd be finding them in droves, but nope, not so much.
Well, at least you found another one anyway. How much are they costing you?
$11.
Wait till season starts.
Right.
Well, a couple of them were cheap. They're usually only $2 and $3.99. It's the shipping that gets me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the shipping is always either $4 or $5.99. But I haven't paid more than $10 with shipping for any of them. And the one online now is $10. It'll be $12 after shipping.
And you know that you're never getting the shipping back. You're just going to eat the shipping. You already know that when you go into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I want it because I want all of them.
Those comics I just got, I paid $8 for shipping, which isn't bad, but that's $8 that I'm just out. I can't, if I ever go resell them, I can't be well, I have $8, $8. I just got $8,
Right. Hell, I just might have to. I was actually thinking of letting go of some of the comics so I can pick up some more of the rarer Lindors that I just can't afford.
Right. You ought to do a stream.
Yeah, do what you do, man.
Oh, hell, if they weren't all up on the shelf right now, I probably would. Oh, you guys did ask to see some of the Indians cards that I found,
Yeah,
so
the
I can
Indians
show you some of those.
Yeah, we can check that out. Yeah. Go a little left and give us just a view of
See, I got a
everything.
big ass stack of them here. Start from here then. All right. Shane Bieber, Chrome Mega Box Refractor autograph.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is numbered. Numbered 46 of 99. This one's numbered to 299. Shane Bieber. I think this one is from Tier 1.
That's
This
a
was
nice.
the first one I got. I bought this one, and then like a week later, he blew up.
It's nice when
Damn.
that happens. Unless by blew up you mean stepped on a landmine.
Oh, he got like real big. I have another box of Indians autographs somewhere, probably in the storage,
I mean,
because I know I have like 7 Bobby Bradley autographs, but here are 2 of them.
I mean,
Nice.
you can say I kind of hit it with Nico because nobody was collecting him when I was, and yeah, his shit's not too bad.
There's 2 Francisco Mejia autograph rookies.
Nice.
Let's see. Got a couple of Mike Clevenger autographs.
What's going on with him?
I don't know. I haven't sat down and watched the game in so long. I couldn't really tell you.
Ain't
I
he
think
in some sort of trouble?
no. They didn't charge him with anything, so
No.
he didn't really. They didn't suspend him or anything like that.
Well, they didn't charge Bauer either.
I know. I don't get what the. I think a lot of the Bauer situation was his attitude with people, but that's just my guess.
Yeah.
They couldn't control Bauer. They couldn't get him in the regular training session, so they didn't like him.
Why
He wasn't a
fuck-
team player, basically.
his training worked for him.
Yeah, I say leave him alone, but they didn't
Yeah.
like it. Here's a Logan Allen RPA.
Yep. Nice.
And there's 3 other Logan Allen autographs.
Damn, Mike
Um,
on the Indians autographs.
Jake Bowers, autograph dual RPA.
Hell yeah. It's numbered too.
Let's see. Yeah, numbered to 50. Numbered 4 of 50.
Well, yeah.
And there's 2 of the 2 Jake Bowers autographs from Stadium Club. Let's see. This one is numbered to 100. Jake Bowers autograph blue prism rookie.
Does he still play for the Indians?
I think so.
Now, what I don't
See,
understand,
we got,
they got these players signing thousands of pieces of sticker and cards. When's one of them going to get writer's cramp and hit the freaking DL?
right. Go out with Carpo Tunnel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't train because I'm contractually obligated to sign 20,000 stickers.
Right.
20,000 damn cards, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 Aaron Savale autograph rookies.
Nice.
Let's see. Bradley Zimmer, RPA.
Damn, you got a lot of rookies and patches.
Yeah.
There's a Brian Zimmerman. Well, this one's not a rookie. It's an autograph number to 99.
Oh, I mean, he's got to have a lot of the rookies and stuff because Cleveland don't keep their veterans anymore.
No.
That's true.
2 Greg Allen autograph rookies.
Never heard of him.
There have been, I think, 2 Greg Allens that played for the Indians. There have been 2 Logan Allens.
Yeah, he's got some
Um,
nice cards in there.
A Carlos Santana rookie bat chunk relic.
Oye, como va, motherfuckers.
This one's numbered to 99.
Yeah.
2 Justice Sheffield. These are the early ones back when he was hot.
I was gonna say
One of
whatever.
them's numbered to 10.
Is he even still around?
Yeah,
Mariners.
but-
He played for the Mariners, I think.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Indians, but he never played for the Indians. Yeah, the one is in green ink, numbered to 10.
Yeah, his official rookie card was in 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't tell you.
There's
I think
2
it was.
Yu Chang autograph rookies.
Yu Chang. Yep.
Trevor Bauer gold label autograph.
Nice.
Hang on to that.
Yeah. Apparently, he doesn't have to even play baseball to be worth money.
Right.
It's kind of a weird scenario, but sure.
Alex Royalty, first Bowman. I was hoping he would take off, but hasn't yet.
Oh God, that'd be a hell of a last name to have. I'm motherfucking
Yeah.
royalty, motherfucker. Yeah.
Zach Putnam. He was supposed to be, fairly large when he first came out, and then just fizzled.
That happens a lot. I don't ever believe the hype.
Yeah, a lot of the
Same
guys
with
are
this
different.
one, Eric Haas, first Bowman Chrome autograph.
Yep.
Another guy who just fizzled.
A lot of those Bowman Chrome autographs, like you can almost guarantee they're not going to be worth anything because there's so many duds in them.
The Jose Mesa.
Oh, he wasn't bad back in the day.
He was a reliever, wasn't he?
No,
No?
I don't think he was a reliever. He might have come out of the bullpen a few times, but I don't think that was
I
his
don't know.
regular role.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Tyler Freeman autograph rookie.
Nice. That's a pretty card.
Adam Simber. Oh, there's a Corey Kluber relic. Tristan McKenzie autograph.
T-Mac.
That boy
Love
needs to eat a cheeseburger, man. A couple of them.
Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones. Yep.
Jose Ramirez. That one's numbered to 25.
Oh, yeah. I like Jose. He's good.
There's the Kenny Lofton.
Sick.
Never heard
Kenny
of him.
Lofton.
Never heard of that guy.
Uh-huh.
There's a Shane Bieber rip card, but I never ripped it. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Shane Bieber dugout dirt card.
I don't know what to think about them.
I don't really care for them, but they're different.
Oh, I remember back in the day, I forget what the hell fly-by-night company it was, but they were selling sawdust from Ted Williams' bat and crap like that.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
Here's a Tyler Naquin jumbo relic rookie.
Yeah, that's pretty big sized.
And a Tristan McKenzie triple relic.
I know a couple people who might be interested in that.
Oh, Tristan McKenzie is on fire. This dude is going to be, he's got a lot of potential.
I've got some of his rookie cards I'm holding. I like T-Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a few of them.
I got a bunch of his rookies and Bowman first cards that I'm holding on to.
Yeah, I got one of his rookies somewhere, or an auto rookie somewhere.
I know I've got his rookie here somewhere.
Yeah, you can take me off the big screen.
Okay, cool. No problem. I think we're gonna probably get off of here. We've been going for it's almost 3 hours now.
Oh Jesus!
Yep.
Damn, time flies. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah,
It's been too long.
don't know how often it'll be a thing, but I'll try to when I have the time. Like I took this week off from doing any kind of writing work, so because I had other shit to do. So
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I just
Right? You got to take care of yourself.
Yep, got to keep I got things coming up this summer, so if I keep working on stuff and get things ready, we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So I don't know when the next time it'll be, but just let me know whenever you guys want to do one, and if I'm able to, I will.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm
So-
down. I'm down whenever, man. You know me. I'm fly by night. I
Right.
got your schedule.
I'm not saying it won't be every week, but I'm just saying when I have time.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
So, what's the moral of tonight's story? Don't
Yeah, the
sniff the
moral-
markers.
Cookie tits.
Yeah, Jay will wear a dress for cookies really fucking quick. This is what I learned tonight.
Yep. Yep. And
I learned how much I need these Friday streams every now and again just to let off steam.
Yep.
yeah. It felt good to piss some people off.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let them know what life's like for us every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna randomly piss you off for no reason, just to see you pissed off. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to get like I said. I'll try to make it a thing every other week or something like that. But I don't know. It depends on what my schedule is. I never
Even
know.
if it's only just like once a month.
Right? Maybe do one once a month or something. It's like I know when I start traveling and stuff, I'll like do random stuff on here. It doesn't have anything to do with collecting or anything.
I don't think this show did.
No. I mean, Mike showed some cards, but other than that, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'll have like interviews. I'll like talk to people and stuff, and we'll have fun with it.
Yep. Now, when you get off, don't forget to send Jason Edwards that link.
Oh yeah, I have to go up and find out. Hold on here, real quick.
I got no clue how to do it, so
Okay. Yep. All right.
Until
So-
next time, I hope you guys can keep a little bit of sanity.
I don't want none.
I don't know how that's
But you got to have a little bit just so you can make it to the mailbox to pick up your cookies.
all right. You got cookies on the way, Jay.
Oh, thank God. Cat is wonderful.
Yep, she'll be making them tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet. Sweet.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Had a blast.
Yep, all right.
Yep.
Talk to
Yep.
you guys later.
All right.
Peace.
Have fun, y'all.
Yep.